Hello, parser people. It is a glorious Tuesday, and that means that it is. Oh no. It is. Oh. We have a transmission. We have a transmission. Oh god. Where's the button? Now you're back from hell. Actually, no, not hell, because all of your pictures looked awesome. How are you, Cheram?
I attempted to eat my way through South Asia and almost succeeded.
Well, I have good news. I don't
Hit me.
think there's any eating in this game.
But not even duck noodles?
Ooh, duck noodles.
What about dumplings? Tell me at least there's some gabo gabo.
So, we have a game, and you're coming in halfway. That's the best time to come into a text adventure, right?
Always. Let me see that inventory, boy.
All right, yeah. Let's get started. So, we are playing Perdition's Flames. It is a 1993 game. Like I was saying, I'm kind of like very fascinated by this time period of text adventures and interactive fiction. It's after Infocom is gone, if but before really the like modern interactive fiction scene has come around. So this is still 2 years before the first IF comp.
Interesting. What language are we in here? Is this Inform?
No, this is TADS.
Ah, good old Tads.
Yeah, so it's definitely a little older style, let's say. It's not as like artistic as some of the later things. It's definitely a, I don't want to say bog standard, because it really is pushing like the limits of this style of like traditional puzzle based text adventure. But I will say that it is more on the text adventure side than interactive fiction. We have arrived. So let's scroll up a little bit. You start by dying, which I
Nice.
thought was cute. And you wake up on a boat.
I'm
And
on a boat. Sorry, I tried to hold it in. I tried to hold it in.
God, this is what happens. Yeah, and like I definitely I don't know, it's definitely not like talking to people is very limited, but there is a lot of dialogue in like more, what's the word I'm looking for? More like setting than particularly like straight up dialogue.
Functional rather
Um
than artistic. Or
yeah,
expository.
yeah.
I
Um
mean, as your friend in mine, Autumn Chen, has observed, there can be an art to a good puzzler. Like, it doesn't need to have the interactive fiction trappings for the kind of orthogonal thinking that a good puzzle requires to be gratifying in and of itself.
yeah,
Auto-related note, I'm also a sucker for a really good sitcom episode. I think a good 22-minute sitcom episode, even if it says pretty much nothing about art or the human condition, can be not a waste of your time.
yeah. No, and I think like this does a good job with. So we missed a lot of it. We will probably see it again because there are puzzles to be finished over in that area. But there are sections that like, yeah, you want to sit there and wait and see all the random things it says. In particular, the first scene where it's describing the world, I think is pretty rad. So what we accomplished last time was a lot of exploration. I have a detailed and very confusing map. Um, and we got some things. We passed our driving test. And I think that I wish please go back and watch the VOD specifically for that. That's a good example of, I think, where this game both succeeds very well and fails a lot. The challenge in that is supposed to be a logic puzzle, but it only gives you about half of the rules that you need to figure out the logic puzzle. Drove me absolutely up a wall.
Ah, yes, that good old early 90s puzzle feel.
Yeah, it was definitely trying for something, and trying for something that, like, you didn't necessarily need to know, like, all of the things. So we actually are pretty far, though. We have 218 points. There
Nice.
are, guess how many points there are?
666.
Yes.
No, are there really?
There are
Rad.
really 666 points.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
They come in bunches of like 2 to 30 points.
Okay.
So I have not really figured out, like, anything about it. But we got into the tech sector. Can never escape it. But it's like a cheesy 90s tech startup in hell.
A trope that I am an absolute sucker for.
Yeah, no, and that's so much of, like, what I love about this game so far has been, like, yeah, it's cheesy tropes, but oh man, why does it have to be catnip?
Yeah, I think the choice of games tends to do very well, where a lot of the gameplay tends to be kind of like bog standard. Make the choices, raise the stats, romance the romance option. But some of the concepts are just bonkers. Campaign manager for a presidential werewolf candidate? Incredible.
Yeah, we have got to play some choice of games very
Choice
soon.
of magics. I'm telling you. All right. Anyway, let's go explore hell.
Yeah, so we found a lab in hell. We stepped into a tube because there was an open tube. You got to step into it. And there was a big red button, and we pressed that button. And it transported us somewhere. So we're in a large, unfinished basement. The walls are gray cinder block. Some light is provided by a bare bulb hanging from the ceiling. A stairwell leads up. In the east wall is a strange, glowing portal. You realize that it's the interdimensional portal that brought us here. And
So do we get the sense that we've moved to a new area? Like this is an entirely new chapter in the game?
yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling, is that, and that's kind of why I stopped here last week, was because it felt like a pretty solid break.
Yeah.
Everywhere else was at least physically connected. There was actually a really cool action sequence that, in the research that I did, looks like we'll have to do again. So I'm really excited for it.
I love a well done text action sequence. So standard protocol applies because I am new here. X self inventories Izzy, please.
Yep. All right. X self. I don't know the word self. X me.
Bullshit.
You look about the same as always. The group of people is here, watching you carefully but keeping their distance. Several of the scientists approach you with test equipment. This could be bad, one of the scientists said to the other. I'm getting a very high ectoplasmic densometer reading. Inventory. You are empty-handed now. That's
Yeah, so
new.
we're definitely in a new area.
That stinks. We had a lot of things. Where's our stuff? The group of people is here, watching you carefully but keeping their distance. The priests approach you, crucifix held high in front of him. Begone, foul spirit! Return thee to the bowels of hell, whence thou came. One of the reporters shoves him aside to get a better camera angle.
Duck face. Duck face.
Make duck face. So, Zizzy, I will tell you, does not do anything.
Boo.
Well, like, I think, too, that's, like, this time period was, like, trying to break free of, like, the trappings of that. I don't know. Like, I think about, from the same kind of time period, like, we played Babel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, you know, and I think it's good that, like, you don't need to know Zork or Adventure to play these. I also played from this same year the Sound of One Hand Clapping, which had a lot of the same things, like really, really great, I think really great writing, but mostly in that, like, setting kind of writing rather than narrative. There was, in particular, and I love this about this game, a section where you pet a drake, and the puzzle was that you needed to feed the drake, and it would make cute little, like, lizard noises at you.
All right, well,
yeah.
Is the implication that we have been summoned here?
We pressed a button to get here. It's kind of like very blind. You're exploring rather than being purposeful.
Okay, well, can we try to talk to the people?
Yeah, what do you want to ask them? Let's X them. The people are a group of about 10 assorted people. There are a couple of people carrying scientific equipment, pointing microphones and radiation counters at you. Several others are carrying video cameras and appear to be television reporters. One is an old man dressed in the clothes of a priest. He's carrying a Bible and holding out a cross in your direction. Several of the scientists approach you. Oh. All right,
we've
already...
I Googled, and it is a photographic to measure the amount of light in a given area of air.
Huh. A real word.
Ask priest about sucking Satan's cocks in hell. Sorry. Ask priest about demon, I guess?
Yeah. I don't know the word demon. What about hell? You try to speak, but you hear your voice come out as a ghostly wailing.
Ooh.
We're dead.
Yeah, we're dead as hell. Well,
we're ghost.
What do ghosts do? Spook? Yell ooh? Fly around?
Yeah, okay. So let's look for nouns here. We have walls. I don't think walls are that useful. A bare bulb?
Yeah, what's up with the bulb?
It looks like an ordinary light bulb to me. Great.
Go figure. Is there... I guess let's go up the staircase. Unless you want to go back into the portal.
No. Let's go up. You're in a den. The kitchen is to the east. Let me just start mapping frantically. The kitchen is to the east. A hall leads south. And a stairway leads down. You hear several voices in the distance saying things like, "Where did it go?" And "I think it went this way." The group of people comes rushing into the room.
All right, so we're going to need to get rid of these chumps. Let's go to the kitchen.
All right. You're in a kitchen. The room is a mess, as though a large group of people have been eating here and not cleaning up after themselves. The counter and the kitchen table are littered with empty styrofoam cups and fast food wrappers. Passages lead south and west.
Can we try to get the stuff? We're probably not going to be able to.
Get cup. Your hand passes through the styrofoam cup, nudging it just slightly.
Yeah, saw that coming. All right.
Can you push the cup? No. Okay.
Oh, are we meant to look at the equipment?
Looks like an ordinary scientific equipment to me.
All right.
Oh.
Let's explore a little bit then.
Yeah, okay, let's go south. You're in the living room. A kitchen lies to the north, and a hall is to the west. Yep. I guess west. So this part is definitely less... And I'm wondering if it's like a artistic choice or just like, I didn't figure out this part that much. But like, there is another house that is much more described. You're in a short north-south hallway with very slick, shiny tile floor. A passage leads east into the living room. A stairway in the southwest corner of the hall climbs to the second floor, and a closed door leads south.
Can we go... A very slick, shiny tile floor. I feel like that's going to come into play as a puzzle at some point. Let's see if we can flip through the closed door.
Yeah. Let's try opening it first, just to see what happens.
Our hands are going to go through it, but all right.
Yep, it is. Well, you passed directly through the closed door.
Ha!
You're on a porch in front of the house. A closed door is to the north, and all around is a meadow. The porch continues to the east.
Can we go south? Can we go into the meadow? That seems more pleasant than hanging out with these chucklefucks.
Yeah. You're in a large meadow. An old house is to the northeast.
All right.
Let's, I don't know, go west. The old house is always to the northeast.
Go figure.
Okay. Well, we're back to, oh God. Wow, it definitely tracked how many times we moved.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional, but that was...
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that part of the puzzle is going to be losing the crowd.
Yeah. All right. Up, I guess?
Sure.
Or southwest?
I mean, either should work. I mean, where it goes, can't we just float up?
You approach... Oh, God, no, we can't. We have to go up because we approach the wall and pass directly through, barely feeling the solid matter. That was cool.
Fair enough.
Oops. You're in a hall at the top of the stairway. Passages lie to the north and to the east. There's a trap door, which is currently closed in the ceiling, probably leading to the attic.
Let's go to that attic, babe.
All right. You travel directly through the ceiling and emerge on the other side. You're in an old, musty attic. The only exit is a trapdoor, which is closed. There's junk all around the room. Old furniture, boxes of books and papers, and several storage trunks. One particularly large storage trunk is standing on one end near the trapdoor. Sitting on the storage trunk is a silver ring. Hello, noun. The first noun in a while.
Get that ring and have it fall off her ghostly finger.
Your hand passes right through it, but you manage to nudge it enough that it falls on the floor. The ring bounces along the floor and lands on the trapdoor.
Okay.
Okay, we accomplished something. I'm gonna say enter trunk.
Yeah.
No. Can't enter it. Your hand passes through the storage trunk, nudging it just slightly. Let's try to get the ring again. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Can we make the people open the... But what purpose would that serve? Like, they would open the trapdoor and the ring would fall down, but then we still can't pick it up.
On door. I don't know the word bang. Hit door. With hand? With me?
With
no dice.
ectoplasm.
With ectoplasm? Come on. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know. Let's look at everything.
Yeah,
Furniture.
what about the boxes? Yeah.
There's a tattered old couch, a leather reclining chair, and a couple of lamps. X lamp. Oh. Turn on lamp. No dice.
Well, fuck.
X boxes. There's nothing particularly interesting in the boxes, just lots of old books and papers.
I think old books are cool.
And then the storage trunks. Okay. Well, I can't imagine this is all just setting. And I mean, that silver ring is there.
Yeah, there is definitely something up with that ring. Let's go down and try and talk with, so we tried to talk with the priest. Did we try the scientists?
We did not. We'd have to find them again. Do you want to keep exploring first, or do you want to find them?
Dealer's choice.
Let's finish out this map.
Yeah.
So you're in a bedroom. That's it. You're in a bedroom. Exits are to the east and south. You're in a bathroom. Exits are to the west and south.
Dizzying pyrotechnics of language.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know you played like a very little bit of this, but like, what? Does this seem like underbaked?
Yeah, but this strikes me as like an interim area. This is probably an individual puzzle that's gonna plop us out somewhere else after we're done with it.
Fair.
I can't imagine the rest of the game.
Okay. Well,
Is that all the top floor?
yeah, that's all the top floor. It's just a couple of rooms and then the attic.
Well, shit. All right. Let's go. Did we explore everything downstairs?
We did not. We're in the living room.
Okay.
Oh, no, we did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the puzzle is just something to do with that ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that my initial hunch was correct. We got to go find the people again, get them to chase us, and then get them to open the trapdoor so the ring falls down, at which point I guess something will happen.
Yeah. Here we go. Found the people. Took me a while of just navigating around, but they're out on the porch. One of the reporters narrates her report. Top scientists are baffled by the continued presence of paranormal activity in this otherwise quiet rural home. Many believe that this can only be the work of Satan, while others are not so sure.
Satan? Was that a topical reference at this point? It probably was, right?
What is that even from?
It's an old SNL thing. Please don't ask.
Oh, God.
I'm not proud, okay?
Hey, I've referenced that without knowing it. All right. Ask scientists about house.
About Satan.
How about Satan? I don't know the word Satan. So... Okay, cool. They're following us now.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder... We've got to get them upstairs to the ring and then move the ring? Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, because we could nudge it earlier, right? So maybe we just get the trapdoor open, then we just like just kind of like push it down.
Yeah.
The meadow or the portal or the portal.
Yeah, I mean we could just leave and come back and see what's up. Yes. Okay. Open door. You nudge it. So they're watching. Yes. Okay. Interesting. You hear several voices in the distance saying things like, "Where did it go?" And "I think it went this way." The trapdoor flies open. As it does, the ring sitting on the trapdoor tumbles down into the hall below. The group of people scrambles up through the trapdoor and into the attic. The trapdoor swings shut again. So I guess go back down?
Yeah, go back down and grab that ring, or at least push that ring.
There's a ring here, perched precariously at the top of the stairs. Push ring. You manage to nudge it down the stairs. It tumbles down to the bottom of the stairs.
Nice.
One of the reporters approaches you. "Could you make some wailing sounds or rattle some chains?" One of the other reporters says, "Don't worry about it. We can dub it in later." Wail. All you can manage is a sort of low moaning sound. One of the reporters shoves a camera in your face. "Have you seen Elvis?" he asks. "Do you have any information on the whereabouts of Jimmy Hoffa?"
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and actually, now that it's obvious what the puzzle is, this is kind of a good puzzle. I don't know. We'll see what the payoff is.
I'm also really enjoying that because one of the kind of distinguishing features about this game is the absolutely massive inventory. And I recall picking this up, playing a bit of it, and opening it up less than 24 hours later, again, thinking to myself, oh my god, what are all these items? How did I get them? What do I do with them? And so I really appreciate the kind of very clear delineation. Guys, no, this is a one-area puzzle. You just gotta focus on the ring.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think one of the things that I've enjoyed about it is that, like, it is clear that everywhere has a purpose.
Yeah.
When I was playing it alone, maybe the purpose wasn't obvious. But that's also why I appreciate having you back so much.
I missed you too, bud.
If for the totally selfish reason that, yeah, I would not have guessed that the group of people was the main puzzle here. All right, let's go down. And I like, too, how it's giving us more stuff the more we do.
Yeah.
There's a ring here sitting on the floor right up against the door. What happens if we push the ring? Nothing. So I guess south out the door?
Yeah, I imagine the people will open the door again.
You hear motion behind the door. Someone says, "Hey, what's this ring doing here?
Oh,
Go put it back in the attic."
God.
So that's another thing about this. There's a couple of different, like, follow this person, and there's a timing element to the puzzle.
Yeah.
One that I needed the walkthrough for entirely because I had all the pieces and I had no idea how to put it together. And then you needed to do it again.
This is I'm getting a strong feeling that we're going to need to do this a couple of times, and it's going to be a matter of coordinating where the people are, where the ring is, and what objects in the environment the people are manipulating that manipulate the ring.
Okay, so they're here. Let's push the ring. Okay. Whew. The ring bounces along the floor and lands on the trapdoor. The reporters all run over to the ring and focus their cameras on it. One of the scientists rushes over to it and scans it with a radiation detector. Stand back. This object has come into contact with ectoplasmic radiation. It could be contaminated. Another of the scientists approaches the ring and grips it with some long metal tongs. He turns it over, looking at it, then puts it back on the trunk. This is a highly scientific development, he says importantly. This is the first known instance of kinetic physical interaction between the phenomenon and ordinary matter. The group of people is here, watching you carefully but keeping their distance. The scientists move some of their equipment around.
Were they just hanging around here until we showed up?
I have a feeling that this is a normal thing that goes on. That the evil the evil tech company presses buttons and sends dead souls into this haunted house. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay. So we got to pull the same trick again. Lock them outside, nudge the ring off the trunk, go back downstairs, get them, bring them up the trapdoor, and then we got to do something with the ring when it's in the hallway, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess down.
Yeah.
No? Or do we have to interact with something else now?
The scientist put it back on top of the trunk.
Okay.
So we have to go outside. We can't move it. We can't move the ring off the trunk while the people are in the attic. The people can't be in the attic. We can trap them outside, go move the ring, then go back and get them.
Can we just go straight up? Oh, we can go up anywhere.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, we can just travel directly through the ceiling and emerge on the other side.
Sweet. All right, push ring.
And then we have to get them again, I guess.
Uh-huh.
All right. Up. Down. Push ring.
Okay, so now... Great, so the bottom of the stairs, and as we go down...
And then out. Right?
Huh. This is off the corner of the hall, east of the living room, closed door leads south. What happens if we go north?
They follow us.
Interesting. To the den. Okay, interesting. Okay. Can we go south? What if we try to put them outside again? Is that what we did last time?
Yeah, but let's do it again, maybe? Because they've seen the ring move. So maybe now that they've seen the ring move, they'll do something different.
Yeah.
That was a very non-committal yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see.
Yeah, no.
Son of a bitch. All right.
North. Up.
What is this? Why do all these random people know where this random ring goes?
Right?
You're seeing proof of life after death. You do not need to do your tidying right now.
Okay. Perhaps this is all it's able to do. It's possible we're dealing with a kinetically challenged interdimensional apparitional phenomenon. Is that what he said before?
I
guess we could
No,
scroll
it's
up.
not. Do we need to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we just do this like 4 times?
We can try it again.
I mean, what else do we have?
Route were we taking from the upstairs hallway? So after the ring falls to the trapdoor, we push it. Did we go straight down or did we take the hallway?
We went straight down.
Okay. Well, okay, I think we've got the first part locked. So let's do that again.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. Is the ring still here?
No, the ring is not. It gets put back up on the crate.
Okay. So when north and east. No. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I think maybe. What happens if we go north?
Sure.
That's the bedroom shit. All right.
They follow us.
Yeah.
But if we want to lose them, we can just go west from here.
That's an idea.
Let's go west.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
We're floating above a large meadow. The old house is to the southeast. Let's go south and then east. And then we can go up and drop it again. If that's what we want to do. Okay.
I think the key is definitely getting it. I think we need to get it downstairs. I suspect we probably need to get it to the portal. The question is how to do that.
How to get it to the portal?
Like, figure out how some way to push, nudge, or get the people to. Because that's the only 2 significant locations the only 2 significant things that we've seen, right? There's the room with the portal in it, and the portal, and the silver ring. We can't touch the ring, we can't put it on, we can't communicate with the people. The only idea that I have is connect, tab A to slot B.
Yeah. Okay. So we go down, we go north. Great. They're going to follow us. The ring drops. We go down. Can we push it a direction, maybe?
Oh, what if we, instead of pushing it right now, why don't we go trap the people outside again and then come back and push it?
Oh, take them out. Okay, I got you. Take them outside.
Because then the door would open the other way.
Okay. So let's just go down. They go outside.
Then we head back upstairs and push the ring.
Yeah, we can just go up from here.
Yep. Because you can't float, chumps.
West, there's a ring. Push ring. Down. Sitting on the floor right up against the door. We emerge. And then we open the door the wrong way. You hear several voices in the distance saying things like, "Where did it go? And I think it went this way." The crowd comes bursting in through the front door. As the door flies open, it sends the ring sliding down the hall and into the den.
Nice. Okay, so we have it. So we have the sequence on lock up until now then.
You're in the den, perched precariously at the top of the stairs. So we push it again.
Yeah.
Goes tumbling down the stairs into the basement.
Are they gonna freaking take it again?
They might, but now we know what to do.
Nice.
Okay. They have not.
Interesting.
So push ring into portal?
Yeah, let's see why not.
Put ring in portal. The priest runs over to the ring. "Can't you all see? This cursed ring is what the evil spirit seeks." He picks up the ring and holds it in front of him, his hands trembling. "In the name of God, I condemn this talisman of evil to eternal damnation. Let this foul object be taken from the world by this portal of Satan, never to return from the infernal regions. Now, evil spirit, with this ring I thee damn." He throws the ring into the portal, and it disappears with a flash of sickly green light. "Begone, evil spirit! Return thee forthwith to Perdition's flames!"
Hey, that's the name of the show.
Hey!
Hey!
A group of people is here, watching you carefully, but keeping their distance. I guess let's go through the portal.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I have missed you so much, J-Ram. You enter the portal. The same strange fog that brought you here envelops you again. You feel yourself being pulled backwards, downwards. Soon, you find yourself back in a lab in the booth. You're in a large laboratory filled with strange equipment. Huge coils of wires, glowing translucent plastic tubes, panels of randomly flashing lights, and in the center of it all is a large glass booth, big enough for a person to stand in. A door leads south. The booth seems to contain a mug of beer, a rope, a paper recycling bin, a pair of rubber gloves, a poker, a brush, a shovel, a certificate, some junk mail, a bag of cheese doodles, an empty can of Toxicola, a pencil sharpener, a bedspread, a cigarette box, a pocket lighter, a portable radio, a bucket, a toolbox, a dead light bulb, a small metal key, a crowbar, a pitchfork, a parachute, a pencil, an Infernovac battery, a pair of earrings, an ID card, a heat shield, a maintenance uniform, a check, a driver's license, and a genuine silver ring. Get all.
The inventory gets even crazier. Good lord.
Oh, man. Hello, inventory. Your score just went up.
Nice.
Hello, friendly inventory. Yeah, you look about the same as always. All right. Are we naked? Wear uniform. Okay, you're now wearing the uniform. Wear gloves. Now wearing the rubber gloves.
Cool. Cool.
Wear earrings.
Sure.
Why not? I don't know.
Wear a ring?
Oh, yeah. Wear a ring.
Are we going to turn invisible?
Okay, you're now wearing the genuine silver ring. A feeling of strength and safety falls over you. Let's look at this ring.
Yeah.
It's a silver ring with a complex pattern of very fine etchings.
Can we look at the etchings?
Yeah, sure. Why not? No, we can't. Nope, not at all.
Huh. All right.
Okay, that was a really cool puzzle.
Yeah, I really... Okay, fine. There's some good stuff in here.
Maybe it's because we got it, in like 10 tries as opposed to me just going, I don't know what to do. What are we doing? Okay. I have my maps. I would love to know why I have a big heart on one of my maps. Okay. That was just like a whole line of thinking. Okay, what do you call the S that's 6 lines and then you connect the lines and it's all pokey? What do you call that?
I'm sorry, come again? Oh, cool. The cool S. Right, of course.
Okay, fine.
What?
I always called it the Stussy X. S.
I think that's the actual name for it, but let's be real, it's the cool S.
Anyway, cool. Well, a door leads south.
Yeah, so what are we... So this is, that was a fairly self-contained puzzle. I have no idea what's going on here. What are we trying to accomplish?
Okay. Things that we are trying to accomplish. Do we still have alcohol? No, we do not. Okay. So we did that. So we need to go to the DMV for a second test. I don't entirely remember what that test is.
Okay.
We need to find treasure for the troll in order... I think that is how we win the game.
There's a troll?
Yeah, okay. So let me read junk mail. Because I just want to read this again. It's one of those obvious pieces of junk mail that's been made up to look like something important, with phrases such as extremely urgent and dated material and super expressgram stamped on the outside, but addressed to resident deceased. The letter reads, "Hello, Decedent. Are you tired of the banality of everyday death in hell? Have you been to heaven but couldn't stand the boring cultural activities? Do you long for the danger and excitement that you had when you were alive? Then join the Hades Explorers Society. In the HES, we go to the parts of the underworld that ordinary people have never heard of, and we perform amazing feats that others wouldn't dream of. Then we get together in Dory's clubhouse, exchange stories over fine imported cognac and brandy. Because of your excellent credit history, you're pre-approved for membership in the HES. All you need to do is bring the enclosed certificate of an invitation to our headquarters. As far as we're concerned, you're good as joined. However, there's one catch. The way to our headquarters is guarded by an evil troll. The troll will let none pass except for card-carrying members of the HES, or those who the troll believes are worthy of membership. The troll, unfortunately, does not read, so the enclosed certificate will not help you. Instead, you must prove yourself an accomplished adventurer by bringing the troll a great treasure. For this, we can offer you no guidance. But if you are truly an adventurer, you will be up to the quest. Good luck. We look forward to welcoming you.
Well, that's some bullshit. Do we have anything that would qualify as a great treasure? I'm gonna assume not.
We've got an empty bag of cheese doodles.
I'm not sure that's gonna do it, Padre.
We have a dead battery.
I love how, in classic adventure game fashion, we're carrying around an entire wheelbarrow's worth of just garbage in our pants.
I will say I cheated a good bit because I was very frustrated by the end of last stream because I felt very lost.
Entire ass bedspread?
An entire ass bedspread. Do you know what that bedspread is used for?
What is it used for?
Absolutely nothing.
Yet.
No, I checked. Nothing.
Oh, Christ.
But there is a pillow that is a very important part of a pillowcase. That's a very important part of one of the puzzles. There's also $1 apparently under that bed.
Okay.
Doesn't give you anything. Doesn't give you points. Isn't used ever.
It's literally just $1. All right, I'll take it. I have to say, I'm not crazy about red herring inventory items. I get why they're fun for the developer, but they're not fun for the player.
I think it depends. You know, because I think it gave you like a "why are you picking this up" message at some point, and I like being able to pick things up. Like I think about like kind of weird example, but Skyrim. Like, what is a big part of all those Bethesda RPGs? Picking up random junk.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like how many wheels of cheese did you have? Like by the end of your run on Skyrim.
Oh yeah, lots and lots. But critically, those weren't being used to solve a puzzle. They were, well, frankly, hilarious. Anyway, okay, so where are we right now?
We are still in the lab in the booth. So let's get out of the booth.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're out of the booth.
Cool.
We can go south. So let's do a little exploring to get sort of what's going on.
Get grounded.
So we're it's a hallway. This hallway goes. I feel really good about my maps. I know where I am.
Nice.
Well, maybe. So this hallway goes east and west. So there's a there is a maintenance room that I think has nothing in it at this point. Yeah, it had a locker which had some stuff in it.
Okay.
There is what is to the south. Yeah, this is a whole puzzle that I just went nope.
Oh boy.
It is a rocket lab. So you're in a large lab filled with equipment, all clustered around a disassembled missile. You never realized how big and complex missiles really are. You always picture them as oversized modeled rockets with big cylinders full of fuel that you just light on fire and watch it go. The missile here is large and complicated. The rocket motor is lying on the floor with all of its cover plates removed, revealing a complex array of pipes and electric controls. Lying next to the rocket motor is the nose cone, which has also been disassembled and removed. So I don't believe you can pick any of this stuff up.
Yeah. Can we check the motor and the controls? Yeah. And circuit boards. All right.
Yeah, the cone has been disassembled. The motor is... I did not look at that before. The motor is about 20 feet long and 6 feet in diameter. You had always pictured a rocket as being mostly hollow cylinder full of fuel, but this is actually a very complex array of pipes, valves, and electronics. And then I think, wall of text here, but I think we have one of the shields. Yes, we have a heat shield because I broke that off and picked it up. It seemed important at the time.
Interesting. And that's this inventory is so overwhelming that I have no idea where to even start.
So the good news is that I don't think there's much here that we have. There's also one whole place I have not gone.
Okay.
And that is the space elevator to heaven.
What? Oh, right. What was that? Can we go back to the room we were just in?
Yeah. The hallway or the room?
To the north of here, I believe. I wanted to check out that card with the ID card because we have an ID card in our inventory, don't we?
Yes, the ID card got us into here.
Oh, gotcha. That was the entrance. All right.
Yeah, it's a little larger than a credit card and looks quite a bit thicker. It's labeled Inferno Lab in large letters and ID access card below in smaller letters. Has a low-resolution picture of the programmer on it. It's attached with a small metal plastic strip to a metal clip, suitable for attaching it to clothing.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go back out then, because I don't think there's really much here outside of the rocket puzzle, which we're clearly not equipped for yet.
Put card in slot. You know how we were talking about how great it was when it just would open doors for you?
Yeah, that's 1993 for you, bud.
No, I'm sorry. Plundered Hearts, after you completed the puzzle to get into the dungeon, just let you go into the dungeon at will and was just like, yes, you do all the 5 things that you need to do for this.
That can't be hard. I mean, no, sorry, that probably is hard.
But you just, I think that's the difference between, that's why I find this time period really interesting.
Yeah.
Because, you're after the time that it's professionals making games. This is somebody who is a fan of text adventures making a text adventure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's before when it was easy to put stuff together. Tags.
Yeah.
Bless was one of the first things that made it easy for fans to make text adventures. But it's still much rougher around the edges than Inform or especially now you have Twine, you have Choice Script. You have things where somebody with very little knowledge of games can make a game.
Of coding, let's say, but yeah. But yeah, think of the kind of enthusiasm and dedication and fandom for Inform that you would need to do to write a goddamn Inform, I don't want to say fanfic, but inspired work in TADS in 1993. I think that's great.
Yeah. No.
Still wish the program didn't put the fucking card in the slot so we can go through the damn door, though.
Yeah. All right, let's go west. Find the door slide shut. So I did a thing, and I didn't know what to do. So we will hit that on the way out once I... Okay. I'm dealing with many disconnected maps right now because I keep running out of room.
Yeah, this is actually, sorry.
Oh, and actually the mapping on this is kind of cool. It's not just boxes.
Mm.
It's, you go into a building and, okay, the map shrinks down.
Interesting.
It's less... I think one thing that happens in a lot of text adventures is, you end up having maps that are just, grid systems as opposed to, okay, well, if you go in a building and then go west, that's not like taking up the same spot as a city block. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's nice and defined area-wise.
Okay. So we're in the hallway. We're absolutely not going south. That was a very rough puzzle that I also needed the walkthrough for. Okay, we're in the lobby. Let's get on table. If you did not see the description of this building, it is absolutely wonderful. You're in a lobby decorated with a very high-tech look. The walls are brushed stainless steel. The illumination is provided by black track lighting suspended from an intricate network of black metal railing. The furniture is black and angular. Across the far wall, spelled out in 4-foot-high Helvetica medium extended letters carved from granite, is the word Inferno Lab. In the center of the lobby is a huge black leather couch and a low black marble coffee table. Hallway leads east, exit leads north, back to the street. Okay, so we're on the table. We grab the railing.
Ooh, are we going to get a good crawling through the duct scene? Jeffrey's tube.
We are crawling through the ducts. You're crouching in the intricate network of rails above the lobby floor. You can't stand up because the ceiling is only a few feet above the top of the rails. But there's plenty of room to move around. You can go down back to the lobby floor. In the ceiling, you notice an access panel. The panel is currently open. So up, we're in the crawlway. You're in a maintenance crawlway. It's cramped, but you can easily move around on your hands and knees. The crawlway continues to the north and south, and you can climb down through a hole in the floor. I think I want to go south.
Yeah.
You're at a T. I want to go west? So this is what I did. You're at the west end of a crawlway. Large metal pipes run along the walls. The crawlway continues to the east. One of the pipes ends here. The end of the pipe is not connected to anything at all. You assume it's being left for future expansion. Just before the end of the pipe is a valve, evidently to cut off the flow of whatever the pipe carries until something is attached here. The valve is currently open because I opened it. The end of the pipe is making a loud hissing sound, and there is an overpowering odor of natural gas filling the crawlway. You hear gas continuing to pour out of the pipe. The odor of gas is getting stronger.
There are clearly no building codes in hell. This is very unsafe.
Well, I opened the valve. Like, to be fair, I opened the valve.
There shouldn't be a valve that you could just open gas into.
I'm wearing a maintenance outfit, thank you. I know what I'm doing.
So, I'm glad that we just saved, because I was gonna say, didn't I see a lighter in our inventory?
You did.
Do it. Become ungovernable.
So, what verb do you think this is? Lighter?
I think so, probably.
Okay, cool. Just as you flick the lighter, you realize there's natural gas in the room.
Well, we knew that.
The gas, yeah, I mean, realize. The gas explodes in a huge ball of fire. You suddenly feel as though someone hit you with dozens of sledgehammers all at once. Time seems to slow down as the force of the explosion lifts you off the floor of the crawlway and hurls you through the west or towards the west wall. You crash into the wall and the metal rips open.
Ow.
You suddenly find yourself flying through the air over the alley, sailing over a shorter building to the west. You're flying through the air, sailing towards a short building to the west.
Well, hope that didn't lock us out of anything. Scream?
Very impressive. Your throat is a bit sore now. You just barely clear the roof of the building, and you find yourself falling towards the ground. Within moments, you hit the ground with a painful thud. You're dazed for a few seconds, but you manage to get up and brush yourself off. You find yourself in the courtyard. You're in a large courtyard surrounded by buildings. To the south is the immigration building. To the east is the Department of Motor Vehicles. To the west is the Celestial Security Office. An archway leads out of the courtyard to the north. In the center of the courtyard is a vending machine.
Oh, Jesus, we have to go to the DMV? This really is hell.
We have been to the DMV.
What's the hell DMV like?
Not bad, actually. But it did have the maybe most annoying puzzle that I've had to deal with in all the games that I have played, and that includes the completely broken games that I have played.
Oh, God. Dare I ask?
It was a... Whoa, that's blasting. It was a logic puzzle, and I hate logic puzzles to begin with. And I spent all this time writing down everything, and it was like, well, okay, the school zone is, you know, the same color as the 27 mile per hour zone sign, and, you know, the library's speed limit is this, but none of that was helpful to actually know what the answers were.
Okay.
So it was one of the first times that I had no shame, and I was just like, I'm going to look up the walkthrough on this because I'm never getting this.
Yeah, I say this all the time with these kind of puzzlers. I appreciate, again, the brain exercise that a really good puzzle gives you. That said, I have a job. I got a dog to play with. I got a house to clean. I'm not going to try to use item with every other item, or sit there thinking about your bullshit logic puzzle for 45 minutes. Sorry.
So, we're in the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's a very large, very drab room. In the center of the room is a long counter that runs the length of the room. As is typical of such facilities, there is a customer at almost every window and practically no employees to be seen behind the counter. In fact, the only employee in sight is standing at a window with no customers, looking bored. The exit is to the west. Sitting on the counter is an appointment card. A DMV official is here. You walk over to the window where the employee is standing. The DMV employee looks at you, obviously annoyed by your continued presence. What more could you want? Go bother someone else. So...
What's up with the appointment card?
Yeah, so the appointment card took us forever to get.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how we got an appointment to get the DMV, the driving test.
I see.
Ask employee about test, because there's a second test that we need to do. It's against policy to answer questions. Cute. Okay.
Alright, well, seems like there's not much else we can do here. What was it back in the courtyard?
So we have the Celestial Security Office to the west. The south is where we enter everything. That's the immigration building.
Uh-huh. And north is back to the street.
Yeah. So I hope you stuck around the immigration building and listened to all of the things that it said, because it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got. Let's go check out the security office.
Yeah, so there's not much here. So there's a waste... Okay. So here's something. There's a wastebasket that's full of crumpled up paper. And the exit is to the east, which we know already. There's a door behind the counter that leads west. I think that's just like scenery.
Okay.
Behind the counter is a middle-aged man dressed in a light blue Celestial Security Administration uniform. He's helping a young woman fill out an application form. The Celestial security officer asks the young woman, "Have you ever filed a claim against your automobile, homeowner's, renter's malpractice, health, or dental insurance?" The woman replies, "I had an automobile accident in 1982, but it wasn't my fault, and I had regular dental checkups between 1981 and 1990 that were billed to my dental insurance." The officer slowly and carefully transcribes the information onto the application form. So, one of the things that I am interested in, we do have a paper recycling bin. So I don't know if that's anything.
Well, let's try to get it. Why not?
So, okay, if we try to get the waste basket, you can't have the waste basket.
Well, suck it. What about the paper inside of it?
Okay, get paper.
Yeah, get that paper.
Get waste paper. Taken. What?
Were we not supposed to?
No, I thought I tried that. Did I really not try that?
Yes, you didn't, bud.
All right, X waste paper. Ooh, okay, they all seem to be the same. You pick one and look at it. Celestial Security Administration Form 1993-7/40Z. What? Oh no. Okay.
Is this another goddamn logic puzzle?
I think it's simpler. I hope. All right. Last name spelled backwards. First initial. Age in years. Last name. Current date. First name. Date of birth. Number of letters in first name.
Do we know our name?
I think it's this woman.
Oh. Okay, well, let's just wait around here and see if she says anything.
Yeah, she says at least a large percentage of these things.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
So
just writing it down.
Just Z for a while?
Yeah, the only thing is I'm not sure. Phil. Yeah, all right. Let's get the information and then we can figure it out. Do you now or have you ever belonged to, endorsed, supported, aided and abetted, given comfort to, made a contribution to, sent back a business reply card from, or developed an advertising slogan for a light beer manufacturer? No, never. Jane lives 1 mile from school and Billy lives 4 miles away. If Jill walks to school at 3 miles per hour, how fast must Billy ride his bike to arrive at school at the same time as Jane if they both leave home at the same time? The woman replies, 12 miles per hour. Do you use a hearing aid? No. Have you ever experienced palpitations, heart murmurs, shortness of breath, convulsions, seizures, paroxysms, blurred vision, dizziness, queasiness, or insomnia? The woman replies, yes, I regularly have trouble sleeping.
You're dead.
Hot enough for you? The woman replies, yes. Can you taste the difference between butter and margarine? The woman replies, no, not usually.
Oh god, she does belong in hell. I'm not sure this is gonna help us.
They do ask the question of what the person's name is, I swear. Which of the following statements best describes you, J-Ram? I always vote Republican. I think math is hard. I always go around the house turning off the lights.
No comment. Except for the first one.
Oh my. I did it again. I accidentally wrote down your last name in the space for your first name. This form is just so confusing. He crumples up the form and throws it into the wastebasket. Oh well, we'll just have to start over. Finally. What is your middle initial? Not a question. G. What was your date of birth? We have that. November 12th, 1959. And your date of death? August 30th, 2022. Do you have any deceased dependents? No. Do you wear prescription eyewear? No. What is your IQ? I'm not sure. How many fingers am I holding up? 3. Do you know your blood pressure? 130/70. See, this is what I mean. Wait a minute. No.
Yeah, just gonna we're gonna loop through. Oh no, that's a new one. I think that we need to put it in with our information. Although we don't know our name. But does it really actually matter though?
Okay, read waste paper. Unless this is just like junk. Maybe it is just junk.
I mean, we're gonna need to use it at some point. They wouldn't have made us well, I don't know. There's a lot of trash items in this game.
Yeah,
we're also holding a pencil.
Well, the pencil was for the driving test.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well.
No, definitely no sorry. I mean, okay.
Well.
Yeah, I'm just like reading through trying to see even where. What happens? Okay, in some waste paper. Put waste paper in bin. Done. Oh, okay. No, did that just take... Oh, the paper recycling bin seems to contain some waste paper. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, so maybe this isn't a puzzle, or maybe we need it for something else.
Yeah, this seems the kind of thing we can come back to later.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing that I have not done is gone north from here.
Well, it takes us back to the street, right? Oh,
no. I've gone north from Yeah, I've gone north from the courtyard. So let's do that.
Yeah. Let's go to heaven.
You're in a gigantic, imposing lobby. The ceiling is at least 5 stories above. The dark granite walls are adorned with strange gargoyles looking down on you from high overhead. The exit out to the street is south. An elevator is to the north. The elevator doors are open.
I'll check out the gargoyles.
Right there. They look like unusual gargoyles to me.
Talk to gargoyles?
Most things you have to ask a specific thing. Yeah, it doesn't know the word talk.
Ask gargoyle about rain? What are gargoyles like? Sassy police detectives?
Let's try the tower. The Space Needle isn't important.
It looks pretty goddamn important to me.
Okay, the gargoyles isn't important.
Oh, well, fuck off then. All right. Okay, let's go to the elevator then.
Yeah, I guess so. You're in a large, ornate elevator. The walls are tiled with gold panels decorated with an intricate pattern of interweaved lines resembling vines. The floor is covered with deep plush carpeting, and hanging from the ceiling is a chandelier with thousands of tiny lights. The open door leads south back into the lobby. An old, white-bearded man wearing a white robe is standing in the corner of the elevator near the controls. He is evidently the elevator operator. Ask operator... Up?
Yeah.
Ask operator about heaven.
Yeah.
He points to a small sign. For safety reasons, please do not talk to the operator unnecessarily.
Well, how do you know it's unnecessarily?
Can't go. Okay. Let's X the controls.
Yeah.
Although you don't recognize the meaning of a few of the controls, you can easily guess the purpose of the two main buttons. The top one is labeled Heaven, and the bottom one is labeled Hell. Press top button. I don't know the word top. Yeah, you and me both. Press Heaven button?
Yeah, I would just try press button. It'll probably give you the selection with the keywords.
The operator pushes you back gently but firmly. Sorry, I'm the only one authorized to operate the controls.
Okay. Operate the controls then.
Operator to press button. Ask operator about button. Ask operator about controls. Ask operator about hell. Oh, wait. Operator. Press button. Press heaven button. Ah!
You're killing me here, game.
The literal worst thing about text adventures.
Yeah.
Talking to people. Okay.
I'm lost.
Please press button.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Operator. Suck my balls. Okay. JRM, you know that I am the last person to say this. I did send you a walkthrough.
Let's see what I got here.
We know what we need to do. We just need to figure out how to make him do it. Or maybe we're totally off base.
Oh my god. Oh, we're not finishing this game tonight. Holy shit.
No. We have done quite a bit already, I promise.
Okay. Well, good news and bad news. We can't do anything with this right now.
Okay,
we gotta do some shit. Like,
cool. I'd rather know that than keep cursing at the operator.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's neat.
I can give you a hint.
No, that's okay.
Oh boy. All right.
For right now, that's okay. We have other things to do. So one of the things that I need to figure out is, so remember when we got shot out of the hole?
Yeah. How could I forget?
And it told us about an alley.
Mm-hmm.
So at the south end of the alley is a large dumpster. And the thing about this dumpster is that it's a dumpster and it's open. And you can see a pair of flippers sticking up. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, you can't quite reach them from here.
Interesting.
So we just blew a huge hole in the wall of the east building. How do you think we get there from here?
Is it as simple as going back to the building and just jumping out the hole we made?
You know what? I like that answer. Oop, nope, that's the farmhouse.
Are we carrying anything that we can stand on? That would probably be too much to hope for.
We are not. There is actually a ladder that you cannot use to do this.
That's bullshit.
The ladder is how you get from the coffee table to up above.
You know, I'm not expecting a text adventure, particularly one from 1993, to be a fully immersive Deus Ex, like, immersion sim. But don't give me a goddamn ladder and tell me that I can't climb it to get into a dumpster. That is both counterintuitive and unfair.
Well, good news. The west wall of the crawlway has been ripped open. Do you think you may recall what caused the hole? The hole seems to lead outside and is easily large enough for you to go through. So let's just go west?
Let's do it.
I mean, I guess we can't die.
Well, yeah, we're already done.
That's what I keep, like, running into. Like, I did not think to use the lighter because I was like, but that'll kill us. Like, we need something to protect us.
Mm-hmm.
You step through the hole and discover that you're about 20 feet up in the air alongside the building. As you fall, you notice there's a dumpster below you. You close your eyes and land with a thud in the dumpster.
Ew.
Dumpster. You're in a large, smelly dumpster which is at the south end of a short alley. The dumpster is filled with disgusting, slimy trash. You can climb out into the alley. You see a pair of flippers. Get flippers. Your score went up.
Yay!
Anything else in the trash? There's quite a lot of it. You see a shiny object glimmering under the trash.
Nice. Get that object.
Object. You can't reach it. It's under a lot of trash.
We'll move the trash then.
Clear trash. Good. Move trash. You pull back some of the trash to locate the glimmering object. The trash is ripe and disgusting, but you manage to look through it long enough to find a very nice bracelet.
Ooh. Is that a treasure?
Get bracelet. Wear bracelet.
Damn, we are looking fly right now. We got some yellow gloves, we got a uniform, a janitor's uniform, a pretty bracelet, and a fancy ring.
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to make a quick detour. As you put on the genuine gold bracelet, you feel strangely disoriented. Everything grows dark and you feel very dizzy and faint. You realize there must be some strange interaction between the genuine gold bracelet and the genuine silver ring. So you take the genuine gold bracelet back off. As you do, the disorientation lifts. Take off ring. Wear bracelet. A feeling of strength and safety falls over you. So yeah, we're going to climb out. We're going to take a detour. Do you want to go to a strip mall?
Always.
Cool.
Can we get a milkshake at the Dave & Buster's?
No. We can get a mirror.
Oh, okay.
Actually, how is that dude doing? Is he still smoking that cigarette?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, we gave a teenager some cigarettes.
Well, we are in hell.
Also, who among us?
Hey, mister.
Can I bum a Joe? Okay. So we're in the parking lot of Suburban Mini Mall. The street is to the south. To the east is a store labeled Just Mirrors. And to the west is the Amulet Shop. So, ask X amulets.
Can we complete our set?
Well, here's the thing. These are replicas. So we can ask shopkeeper about ring. This was supposed to provide protection against blinding light. I'm not sure why it's a ring.
Oh, nice.
The original amulet upon which this is based is said to provide protection against deafening sound.
Oh, okay. So, do we have any puzzles that we've seen that involve light or sound?
I don't think so.
Well, yet, clearly.
Whoa, wait. Okay. There is... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that. There is... There's the river, which leads us to the troll. And then on the other side, there is a like crater area that's like all burned out. It's the Hell Natural Preservation Zone. It's to show the current residents of Hell what Hell was like before it was built up and gentrified.
That's great. All right.
But hang on, I'm gonna write this down. That the ring protects against light, and the bracelet protects against sound. Interesting. Okay. Do you have anything else that can be worn? There's no earrings, right?
Let's look at the inventory again.
Yeah. Things that sound like they might be here.
Gold disc or a light blue jewel stone. Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of might be the earrings, but I think they're just earrings. Yeah, they look expensive.
Can we ask the salesman about him? Oh, a parachute. We should wear that when we're getting blown out of the side of the building.
Ooh. Okay.
What's the check for?
We can read it, and maybe I will...
There you go.
The shopkeeper only wants to talk about amulets. The check is at the Bank of Hell main branch, downtown Hell. It will pay us 20 helmets to the order of bearer from the account of Inferno Lab, Economics Division.
All right.
We need... Oh, that's what we need. We need a ID for that.
Do we have an ID?
Maybe. Okay, let's... We learned everything that I wanted to learn. That was why I went all the way out here. Yeah, let's go to the Bank of Hell. Give teller check. I'll need to see your driver's license, please. Show teller license. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we need a celestial...
I'm sorry.
We need a celestial security card. That's what we need.
Okay, gotcha.
So, fill out waste paper. It's been too crumpled up.
Well, can we smooth it?
Smooth waste paper? Unfold waste paper? Open waste paper? Okay, so we need a celestial security card. So, what if give waste paper to officer?
Well, it's not filled out, though.
I was thinking maybe he'd say something or do something. Show waste paper to officer?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Do you want to put on the parachute and blow ourselves out?
Yeah.
Let's do that. No, not the DMV. Get on table. Up. South. West. Wear parachute. Lighter. Sailing towards a short building to the west. What if we go north? You're too busy flying through the air, and it drops us back off.
Well, shit. Oh, what do we have to open it up?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Get on table. Up. South. West. Lighter. Open parachute. You pull the cord and the parachute rapidly deploys. You're abruptly yanked skyward as the chute catches an updraft between the buildings. You start to float gently over the roof of the building to the west. You float over the first building and find yourself over a large open area which you recognize as the Civic Center courtyard. As you continue your descent, you seem to be heading towards the roof of the Celestial Security Building.
Oh, hell yeah, get a Mission Impossible this shit up.
You gently land on the roof of the Celestial Security Building. The parachute flutters to the ground, you gather it back up and pack it back into its bag. In hell, you don't have to worry about lots of picky safety regulations governing who is allowed to pack parachutes. You're on the roof of the Celestial Security Building. A stairway leads down. Shame on me for thinking that door was not a real door. I guess down?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're in a back room of the Celestial Security Office. Every wall is lined with filing cabinets that reach up to the ceiling. In the center of the room is a metal desk packed with equipment. A doorway exits to the east and a stairway leads up.
Nice. All right, let's rifle through the filing cabinets.
Yeah, open cabinets.
Let's look at people's social security numbers. Woo!
You try a few and find them all locked.
Oh. Womp womp.
Okay, let's look at this desk. The desk is packed with equipment. Let's look at the equipment. The most notable equipment is a large machine in the center of the desk. The machine is labeled Hades Corp Cardmaster 2000. It has a computer-style keyboard, a video display which is currently reading Enter Line 81 from Form 1993-7, /40Z and a receptacle.
Hell yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
Read waste paper. Last name. Read driver's license. License. X license. Oh, that was my name. Excellent. Oh my god. Okay, that's nifty. So what is it? Last name. Enter ferkung.
Oh, I bet. Do we need to put current age? Oh no, we need to put date of birth. Which means it's probably going to calculate from today's date. Do we need to put the paper in the receptacle?
No. I think we need to type on keyboard. We have to enter line 81. Line 81 is our last name. I am very glad that I just made my name ferkung.
Bless.
Type on keyboard. What do you want to type? Type
So at 81, so that's last name ferkung. Yeah.
ferkung on keyboard. You make the entry on the keyboard. The display now reads enter line 69.
Nice. All right, what was 69?
First name, which was ferkung.
First name. Ferkung.
Enter line 89. Number of letters in first name. Enter 7?
UNG.
Enter
Yes.
line 45.
Not proud of the fact that I had to count that.
Yeah, well, I had to count that like 4 times. Type F. Enter line 83. 83 is the current date. You know how we would know that?
Oh wait, 30, 2022. Oh no, yes.
No. Read check.
Hey.
Damn it. No. Never mind.
No, because the lady in the office earlier, like the employee asked her what's today's date, and she gave him the today's date, which I thought was kind of a nifty trick.
Okay. Enter line 39. Date of birth.
Ready to put your personal identifying information out here on Twitch? You can probably just enter whatever date as long as it is 35 years ago.
Well, we'll see what happens. Enter line 59. Last name spelled backwards.
Jeez.
Okay, this one's actually fun.
GNUKREF? Yes.
Enter line 47. I should have numbered these. I wrote all these down. And then I never numbered them. Age, years. The screen displays analyzing data for several seconds and changes to read printing card. You hear clicking and whirring from within the machine for many seconds. Then it stops. A small card appears in the receptacle.
Did we just get our card?
We did now.
Hey, let's go get that money.
All right.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm going to save because I think the way to get out is through the east. And like, what if they're mad?
It's not like we can go anywhere from the roof, right? Unless we jump off.
Okay, cool. They're not mad.
Cool. So a random janitor just walks from inside. You know what? Never mind. If I was a government employee, I wouldn't give a shit either.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. All right. Making some progress. Give teller check. Give teller license. Give teller celestial security card. Thank you, the teller says, accepting the celestial security card and looking it over carefully. I have all the required documentation now, the teller says. One moment, please. He takes some papers out from below the counter and starts thumbing through them. He then gets out a rubber stamp, inks it elaborately, turns the check over, and stamps it. He repeats this process 5 times with different rubber stamps. Sign here, he says, offering you a pen. You sign the check and hand it back to him. The teller picks up all the documents, then walks back to one of the desks behind the counter. He and the older man behind the desk confer for a few moments. The teller points at you, and the older man looks up, then looks back at the documents. Finally, the man behind the desk initials the check and initials several other pieces of paper the teller took with him. The teller collects the paperwork and returns to the counter. Let's see, he says, inspecting the check. 20 helmets. He takes a key out of his pocket, unlocks a drawer behind the counter, takes out a banknote, and hands it to you, along with your driver's license and celestial security card. Thank you very much for visiting the Bank of Hell today, he says. Your score just went up.
Yay! 406, we're getting somewhere.
All right, we have 20 helmets. Yes?
Yes.
A 20 helmet bill. You know what is exactly 20 helmets?
What's 20 helmets?
Whatever is in the vending machine.
Oh, nice. Wait, a $20 vending machine. Jeez Louise.
Look, they're helmets. They might be like, I don't know. They might be a different kind of decimalization. Also, have you ever thought like very hard about decimalization of currency?
I think very hard about a lot of things. That is not one of them. Tell me.
So, like, in the 70s, Britain did not have a decimal-based currency.
Okay.
It was like, I am sorry for any British people watching this. It was like 12. It's not bits, but like, say it's 12 bits to a bop, and then 12 bops to a pound.
Yeah, this is like threepences and shillings and shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just wild.
When did that change? And I mean, I would ask why, but
the mid 70s.
Good gravy.
Why? Because look, Europe enjoys making fun of us for like using imperial measurements. Like, I am sorry, at least, 100 cents equals $1. Like, I don't want to talk about this, but like, this is like a thing that happened over like the 1900s. Was Europe decided that like, decimals make sense, like old francs. Anyway, all of that to say, maybe this is not decimal based currency.
You talk about Gerard Depardieu that way. Get it? Get the funny thing I said?
No, I don't know anything about France.
All right.
Oh no, we don't want to be at the house.
Yeah, I want to be at the vending machine.
Courtyard, vending machine. It looks similar to a soft drink vending machine, but it's labeled Space Needle tickets.
Nice!
It has a slot labeled 20 helmets and a small receptacle.
It only costs $20 to go to heaven?
You can just go to heaven.
I rescind my earlier complaint.
Yeah, you're not in hell because you're bad. You're in hell because like you just get a lottery, and some people go to hell and some people go to heaven, and you can just switch if you want.
All right.
Put helmets in receptacle. It doesn't fit. No.
You're killing me here.
In slot. There we go. You feed the 20 helmet bill into the slot, and a motorized roller pulls the bill in. It stops. It pushes it out. It pulls it back in slightly. It pushes it back out. You try to pull on it, and it doesn't move. It pulls it back in. A few seconds later, a ticket appears in the receptacle.
Never such suspense in an IF game. All right. Let's X that ticket.
Yeah. It is a piece of heavy white paper, about 2 inches by 6 inches. The background is printed with an elaborate, very colorful picture of a rainbow against a blue sky filled with fluffy white clouds. Printed across the top in bright gold script letters is the legend, "Elevator Pass to Heaven," with the ancient heaven inside a big ornate box with little cherubs with hearts and trumpets and flying around it. On the back, in black sans serif type, is a bunch of fine print. Good all day, admit one adult deceased, non-transferable, not responsible for lost or stolen articles, service provided by Hades Corp, not affiliated with God. Heaven and the Heaven logo are trademarks of God, licensed exclusively to the Celestial Property Management Corporation, used by permission.
Okay. So why are we running around trying to get a treasure for the troll when we can literally just go to heaven?
They have hinted that heaven kind of sucks.
Well, let's go see.
Yeah. We just get to heaven. We're like, this is fine. Quit. Give ticket to man. He looks your ticket over. "Oh, why, thank you," he says, handing the ticket back. "That pass is good all day, so come back anytime you like. And, you know," he says, winking, "the sun never rises in hell, so the day is never over." The company would make a lot more money if they could figure that out. Anyway, let's go. He reaches over the controls and pushes the heaven button. The doors slowly slide shut, and you feel a gentle upward acceleration. The old man fiddles with some controls, and the previously opaque rear wall of the elevator car becomes transparent. You turn around and look out to see that you've already risen thousands of feet. You're high above the other buildings in the city, and high above even the mountain range, off in the distance to the east. Strangely, even from this altitude, you can't see any curvature to the plain below. It just seems to extend to infinity in all directions. Above, though, you can see a sky filled with bright, numerous stars. Before long, the ground becomes so distant that you can no longer make out any details, so you direct your gaze upward at the stars. Suddenly, your view of the brilliant night sky is interrupted as the elevator plunges into a dense cloud bank. The elevator travels at terrifying speed through the thick clouds and abruptly emerges into the bright sunlight. The elevator seems to slow down a bit. All around, you see golden beams of sunlight bursting from behind billowing white clouds, all against the deep blue sky. 99,000th floor, the elevator says. Gates of heaven, restaurant, gift shop, watch your step, please. The rear wall turns opaque again, and the doors slowly slide open.
All right. Let's go check out heaven.
Yeah, what direction do we need to go? Okay, out, south.
Out.
Need me a new map. You're on the roof of the tower. You can walk into the clouds to the south. To the east is a fast food restaurant called Burger Lord. And to the west is the Heavenly Gift Shop. The elevator lies to the north. The doors are open. Well, gift shop, Burger Lord.
I was going to say Burger Lord.
You're in Burger Lord, a fast food restaurant. Several tables are available in the dining area. On the wall behind the counter, there's a menu and a poster advertising a special offer. The exit is to the west. This establishment seems to have dispensed with costly and troublesome employees. Instead, there is a computer terminal on the counter, which you apparently use for ordering.
So prescient. Let's check out the poster and the menu.
All right. The menu shows a large variety of food, none of which looks very appetizing to you.
Tell me what the...
The poster has a picture of a hamburger, fries, soda, and white ivory carving of a rowboat. Buy a rapture meal and get this amulet of protection against nausea free.
Okay.
That's one of the amulets.
Yeah. Carving of a rowboat. That's interesting. Okay, let's check out the terminal. Can we just plug Rapture Meal into the terminal?
Please make your selection. Blue button, hamburger. Green button, fries. Orange button, medium soda. Purple button, regular soda. Red button, Rapture Meal. Press
red button.
The video screen changes to read, please insert payment. Press any button to cancel order. Yep.
Well, guess we gotta steal some shit. This inventory. Why? I mean, I get it, but why?
I mean, I think it's more just like, it's just supposed to wash over you. Like, I don't even know if you're supposed to like read it. I think part of it is that like I got a lot of stuff and then didn't do any of the things that I needed to. So like it would have made more sense if I got the parachute and then did that whole sequence.
Yeah.
And then it would be like, cool, I don't need to worry about the parachute ever again.
Ay.
Okay, well that's neat.
Can we put the... I'm gonna guess the ID card isn't gonna work, nor will the secure... And our bracelets and rings are probably too valuable to give away. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go like poke around and find some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What was the hell money called? Hell mids?
Yeah, hell mids.
So we'll get some heaven mids. Although, why would there be mids in heaven? Like, come on. Nothing but the cush up there.
I have a feeling, though, that it's like kind of more Elysian Fields in the sense that, like, you know, you want nothing kind of deal. I'm curious. Let's stop by the gift shop.
Always.
You're in a small gift shop. The shelves are filled with all sorts of novelty items. Halos, angel wings, harps. Yeah, let's look at a halo. They're shining rings of light. You can't seem to find one in your size. The wings are light or large white feathery wings. You can't seem to find any in your wing size. The harps are all very nice golden harps. Let's get a harp.
Isn't that just like fucking retail, isn't it?
You never did keep up with those harp lessons from your childhood. Without being able to play angelic music, you really don't have much use for a harp.
I can think of at least 5 things to do with a harp, and I've never touched one in my life.
Harps are wild. Like, writing for them is one of the most intense things I ever learned about.
Play glissando. No.
Play harp. You can only manage a terrible squealing noise. Not very angelic, but then again, we all know where you ended up.
Doing to a harp to make it squeal even. All right. We probably can't do anything here, yeah.
We're at the gates of heaven. You're floating among the clouds just south of the tower. To the south is a huge set of gates made of pearl and gold. The gates are open and several tourists are posing for photographs at the gate. The roof of the tower is to the north.
Photobomb. Can we try to talk to the tourists? Yeah, X the tourists first, definitely.
Yeah, it's a group of 8 or 10 people. They're busy posing for photographs at the gate of heaven. Ask tourists to take picture. To take photo. To look at this photograph. Okay. I think they're just there. Let's keep going south.
Yeah.
A Laurie Anderson quote. This game has so much like catnip for me. This is not fair. Paradise is a place exactly like where you are now, only much, much better. You're among the clouds inside heaven. To the east is a magnificent cathedral that looks to be built entirely from gold. The gigantic doorway leads inward to the east. The gates of heaven lie to the north.
Can we go west-south? Or just the only exit is to the cathedral?
Yeah, we can only go to the cathedral.
Oh, let's go in there.
But our score went up.
Chug some sacramental wine?
Hell yeah. Man, best part of being an altar boy.
Stuff is gross.
Why do you think I love bad, sweet red wine?
Get yourself invited to a Seder.
And drink Manischewitz?
I mean, if you like bad, sweet wine, I'm sorry to my members of the tribe friends. I have nothing but appreciation for you and your fair people, but the wine is garbage. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's largely what we used at church as well. You're in a small room lined with uncomfortable-looking chairs. The room is clearly a waiting room. A door closed. It's to the south. Over the door is a numeric display. The exit is to the west. There's a young woman here sitting in one of the chairs. The woman turns to you and says, "Have you noticed how slow all the bureaucracies are here?"
Lady, don't get me started.
Well, let's start going through some nouns.
Yeah.
The chairs look pretty uncomfortable. The woman turns to you and says, "I mean, the bureaucracies are worse than in California. And California was pretty bad, believe me. I used to work in a California DMV office. Now that was fast-paced work."
Uh-huh.
So let's look at this door.
Okay.
It's closed. But here, it's terrible. It took hours to get my Celestial security card. Is this the same woman?
The same lady? Yeah, look at her.
She looks to be in her mid-30s. You recognize her. She was the woman filling out the application at the Celestial security office. The woman turns to you and says, "Now I need a driver's license. They won't take my California license in trade. They say I need to take their test. The problem is I can't get an appointment for it. They say that you need an appointment to get an appointment." Give woman appointment
Driver. Yeah.
card. Her face lights up. "Why, thank you. How kind." She takes the appointment card and looks at it. "I've had so much trouble getting one of these." The woman turns to you and says, "Anyway, the reason I'm here is that I lost my earrings somewhere." Give woman earrings?
We found those fair and square.
We found those fair and square in a plane?
I don't even remember where we got those.
Yeah, we found those in the plane in the barn, which we have not looked at on this stream because I was so among the things where I was just like, oh, okay. I saw it when I was looking up other things in the walkthrough, and I was like, yep, well, I saw it.
Is the implication that she crash landed in hell? Because I have questions.
Wait a minute. Maybe? Oh my, those are my earrings. Where did you find them? She takes them from you and clips them to her earlobes. Thank you so much. She gets up and starts to leave, then turns around and hands you a small plastic square. I guess I won't be needing this. Maybe you'd like to use it. She turns back around and walks out the door. What's the square?
Yeah, let's check out the square. It's probably a like a deli ticket for whatever that display is over the door.
It is. It's a small square of plastic with the number 12 printed on it.
Nice. What does the display say?
Holy cow. Well, from some hidden speaker system, a female voice announces, "Number 12, please. Now serving. Number 12. The now serving display changes to 12, and the door to the south slowly swings open.
Hey, hey, hey.
Nice, south. We're in the Hall of Audiences.
Lady, you went all the way up to heaven to find your earrings. I mean, I have earrings that I'm attached to as well, but this seems a little extreme.
You're in a huge room floating among the clouds. A red carpet leads up to a high altar. From the altar comes a blinding white light. You are forced to avert your eyes from the light. The exit is to the north. You slowly walk towards the altar and kneel. As you do, you are greeted by a deep, resonant voice that comes from the direction of the altar. "I am the Lord thy God," the voice begins. "I am sorry that I am unable to take your prayer right now. Your call is being transferred to my automated prayer mail system."
Okay,
in front of you, a telephone-style keypad materializes in thin air. From somewhere near the altar, a precise and pleasant female voice says, "Main menu. If you'd like to ask for divine intervention, press 1. To make a confession, press 2. For advice, press 3. To learn the meaning of life, press 4.
Ooh. Let's save real quick. Can we?
Yeah, let's save. Let's also put on the ring.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Take off bracelet. Put on ring. Save. Okay. And then let's look at the altar while we're here.
Yeah.
That isn't important. Look. Okay. I guess the blinding white light is there. Let's just start pressing buttons.
Thanks.
X keypad. It's a telephone-style keypad with buttons numbered 0 through 9, plus a star key and a pound key. Press pound. Invalid option. Please try again. Press 4. We're sorry, but that function is temporarily unavailable. Please make a different choice. Let's confess. Confessions. Please enter the 1-digit number of the commandment involved using 0 for the 10th commandment. If your confession does not involve a commandment or involves more than one commandment, press the pound key. To return to the main menu, press the star key.
Okay, this is a pretty good gag.
Hey, you went to Catholic school.
Oh, it's cute that you think I retained anything from Catholic school. What's a fun one? What's the adultery one?
7?
Sure. Why not?
We're sorry, but the confession recording disc is full. No space is available to take your confession. Please contact your clergyman or local police authorities.
Okay.
Press the key of the next commandment involved. Press the pound key when done. Well, fine. 2. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. Still, very good gag. Press star. Do you want divine intervention or advice?
I probably need the latter, but I'd like the former.
All right. The female voice says, Divine intervention menu. If you'd like to suspend the laws of physics, press 1. To request favorable outcome of a random event for gambling or other game, press 2. To spare the life of your cow or other livestock animal, press 3. To kill your neighbor's cow or other livestock animal, press 4. To return to the main menu, press the star key. Press 3.
Always.
We're sorry, but livestock health requests are no longer handled by this department. Please contact your local veterinarian. Okay.
Why isn't the rest of the game... the rest of the game is great, don't get me wrong, but this is a standout sequence so far.
Game intervention menu. To improve your card counting ability for blackjack, press 1. To improve your odds in a state lottery, press 2. For today's special, press 3.
I'm curious about the soup of the day.
Yeah, I think... This is what I mean about, like, the writing in this. It's not narrative per se, but it's definitely... There was care put into this. And, like, it's got a good sense of humor. And, like, an innocuous sense of humor. Like...
Yeah, they could have gone way, way broader with this. And I'm not saying that as a diss.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, 1993 wasn't, like... It was a little bit before South Park-y stuff, but, like, it was definitely after the 80s.
When was Office Space out? Office Space was more late 90s, huh?
Yeah. Today's special is a valuable coupon good for one free Rapture meal at Burger Lord.
All right.
A valuable discount coupon materializes in the air in front of you and you snatch it.
Nice.
Your score just went up. Hey, I do want other things.
Yeah, no, let's play around with this phone tree for a while.
To improve your odds in a state lottery, press 2. We're sorry, but your odds in a state lottery are so low that they round down to 0, even after all available improvements are applied. To improve, you are now 25% better at counting cards. Your card counting ability cannot be increased further. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that my card counting ability could be improved, but I am not Yahweh. All right, so did we explore...
We can't suspend the laws of physics.
Boo!
All right, let's get advice. That's the only thing left.
Yeah.
Advice. For help with the business decision, press 1. For questions with your marriage, press 2. If you'd like a hint about this or any other high-energy software game, press 3. To return to the main menu, press the star key. Marriage advice. We're sorry, but that function is temporarily unavailable. Please make a different choice. All right. They got lazy after a point. High energy software game.
Yeah.
We're sorry, but the high energy software hint line is a toll 900 call. Due to abuse, this extension has 900 blocking in effect. We cannot complete your call as dialed. Cute. All right. I think we can get out of this somehow.
Yeah, I think we checked all the options.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go back to Earth, I guess.
Yeah, no, we can get a burger.
All right, let's go get that burger.
Press red button. Oh, press red button again. Insert coupon into terminal. X terminal. Slot. It's always a slot. Why have I not figured this out by now?
Compartments, slots, receptacles, come on.
Look, there's a waste paper basket. There's, yeah. The coupon disappears into the slot. The monitor displays, "Thank you. 1 moment, please." A few seconds later, a cheerful blue box smelling of fried food materializes on the counter in front of you. Get box. Open box. Open Rapture meal. I don't know how to open the Rapture meal. I'm sorry?
You're killing me here.
Okay. Get carving. Taken. Get fries.
Nice.
Get hamburger.
Do we dare eat the Happy Meal?
Save. Let's look at this carving really quick. Yeah. Where carving? Oh. Take off ring. Where carving? Eat fries. They're not all that bad, but you can't seem to make very much progress. No matter how many you eat, you seem to have the same amount left. After a while, they start to get pretty disgusting, so you give up.
A basket of infinite French fries?
Yeah, no, this is not the hell that they think it is.
What is
some typing eat hangover?
Did we ask about the ivory? So back downstairs, did we ask about what the ivory amulet does?
The ivory amulet, we did not, but it reminded us a little while ago. The ivory amulet protects against nausea.
Nice. Was there anything that made us nauseous?
Eating the hamburger, you take one bite and suddenly realize why they had to include the free amulet of protection against nausea. You can't manage to eat anymore.
This is supposed to be heaven. All right, well, the only hanging thread that I can think of is the stuff in the gift shop and the tourists outside the gate, neither of which it seems like we can do much with right now.
Yeah, I think those are both. I think we have done everything we need to in heaven. We got an ivory carving. We got rid of a bunch of stuff. We actually got rid of things, J-Ram.
Hooray! Well, but then we acquired more shit, which is
shit.
Just a microcosm of life, isn't it?
But most importantly, we got another amulet. So we're up to 3 amulets. Does that count?
For what, a treasure?
Yeah.
I think we probably need all 4. I mean, they wouldn't... If 3 worked, they wouldn't have 4 in the game.
J-Ram, there's like 6.
Well, we're not finishing this tonight. But
yeah, we've got fun. When we head back down, let's take our union break.
I like it.
Yeah, let's go west. I don't think there's anything else we need. Give ticket to man. That's okay. It's an all-day pass, and I've already seen it once. Can we just hit down? Buddy, what do we need to do? Ask man to press button. Ask man to dance. Dance. Sing. Cry. Very impressive. Your throat is a bit sore now.
Can we just do down?
I tried down.
Fuck. Well, this is dumb. I'm gonna go let my dog outside.
Can you do me a favor before you do that?
Yeah.
Can you look up what we need to tell this man to get us down?
All right. I've been keeping the tab closed to avoid temptation. 1 second.
No, that is very fair. I appreciate it. I actually feel really good about being able to figure out heaven.
We're in the elevator?
We're in the elevator. We need to go down.
Can we... Oh, wait. Let's go outside.
Outside?
Go south.
Oh. What? Oh.
Yeah, he
Save.
automatically took us.
Cool. We'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. Go take your dog out.
She's making sad bathroom noises. Back in a bit.
Hey, we're back.
And all of my stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Well, oops. I just opened the walkthrough. We saw everything there is to see in the in heaven.
Wow, that was underwhelming.
I mean, extremely good bit though.
Yeah, that's true. It was the area itself was underwhelming, but I get the sense that's the joke. And the phone tree gag was a highlight.
That's what I've been feeling the entire time is like, man, that is just like a good bit.
Yeah, if there's a word that I would use for this game, I don't think I would say bloated, because everything feels fairly consistent, like it sort of needs to be there, but I think it could be trimmed. You know, there's a game whose name escapes me, that is basically like a how do I put this? You're a child beauty pageant star who needs to sabotage all the other stars. It's delightful and very mean-spirited, but it's got this brutal difficulty level that is not at all commensurate with the kind of tone that it's going for. And I feel like this has not felt brutally difficult so far, but we could have lost a couple of the puzzles and had very much the same effect.
Yeah. I was thinking about it because, you know, I was gonna report back to the book club and just say, hey, this game is pretty good. I was like, yeah, there's like, and I'm thinking, and there's 2.5 puzzles so far that I thought were like just annoyingly impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that's okay. 2 really rough puzzles. That's not great. And then I realized how many puzzles there actually are.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. No, I feel there's a lot of puzzles.
It's not a bad batting average for the density that's in there.
Okay. Speaking of density, what do we need to do?
We are pretty dense, it's true.
Okay. So we have 3 amulets at this point. How many amulets are there? Probably should have looked that up.
I think there were only 4 in the display. And we can just run back there and take a look.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Look at amulets. Big gold disc, clear light blue jewel stone, carving of a boat, simple silver ring, bracelet. So we need 2 more. Big gold disc and clear light blue jewel stone. Unless we have
Cool.
those. I don't think so. A genuine gold bracelet, an ivory carving. And I think we have that ring. So yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 more to get. No, 2 more to get.
Just two.
Okay.
All right.
So there are 2 other areas.
Okay.
There is the crater out in the wastelands, and there is the mountain and river. So which way do you want to go?
The mountain. Well, we're by the crater right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check out the crater.
Okay. Amulet shop. I'm going to check in on the Just Mirrors guy since we're here. Still puffing away on that cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like an ordinary cigarette. Okay.
As opposed to a jazz cigarette.
So we're on the gravel path that leads east and west. The terrain is growing quite dry and rocky to the west. The air is too dusty to see very far west. A small wooden sign is posted here. It's the Hell Nature Preserve. We're now entering the Hell Nature Preserve. This area has been set aside to preserve a small part of Hell in its original state, as it was before urbanization transformed Hell into what we know today. Please don't litter. Keep Hell beautiful.
What if we litter? Can we drop something? What's some dumb bullshit? Drop the Cheetos bag.
West. Drop. It's not Cheetos. What is it? Cheese doodles. Drop bag. Dropped. Excellent. While
Nothing
we're
happened?
here, drop can.
Yeah. Suck it,
Yeah.
nature.
All right. Wastelands. We go north again. We're at the top of an enormous crater. Strangely, the ground around the crater is not as lifted as you would expect of an impact crater. It's more like the result of excavation. The sides of the crater are very steep, but it looks as though you could climb down with some effort. The depths of the crater are obscured by a dense fog, but a wavering red glow penetrates the fog from below. Overpowering sulfurous fumes fill the air, and waves of heat and steam rise from below. So,
Is there any... Do any of the amulets protect against heat?
not the ones that we have. We have light, sound, and nausea.
Light, sound, and nausea. Okay.
I don't know if we actually need them to, like, do anything. So we're now at the bottom of the crater. The floor of the crater is littered with huge, sharp rocks, making travel very difficult, and the ground is so hot that it glows red. It looks as though you could climb back up the crater wall. To the northeast is a huge stone slab. One of the large rocks on the pit floor suddenly bursts into flames. You jump back and shield your eyes from the blinding fire. After a few moments, the fire subsides, and all that's left of the rock is a thick black cloud of sulfurous fumes that slowly dissipates. So let's take off the ivory.
Yeah, and put on the... Was it bracelet, I think?
The ring protects against light.
Ah, sorry.
Okay. So to the northeast is a huge stone slab. You'll have to move the huge stone slab out of the way first. The slab is about 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide. In the center of the slab, you notice 3 small holes arranged in a horizontal line 6 inches apart.
Let's check out those holes.
Pitchfork!
What?
The pitchfork!
Oh, shit! Yeah, put the pitchfork.
Put pitchfork in holes. You slide the pitchfork's prongs into the holes and discover that it's an exact fit. You hear a deep, loud rumbling sound from beneath the slab. You cautiously remove the pitchfork from the holes and stand back. The slab slowly starts to rotate. It turns until a narrow passage is revealed to the northeast. Then the rumbling ceases. Hey, yeah, our score went up. We are so close. 508. 508, JRAM.
Oh my god, maybe we are doing this tonight. I feel extremely smart right now, I'm not gonna lie.
And that's what I keep, like... Yeah, there's a lot of items, but, like... I'm surprised how much, like, makes sense to have. I don't know. I'm really impressed by this game. Like, I want to try his other game too.
Yeah, let's do it. But for right now, we got a hellish tunnel to explore.
Yeah, we're on a ledge. We're 50 feet above the floor of a huge cave. The cave below is engulfed in flames. Fire shoots out of vents in the rock. Pools of oil on the ground burn slowly, releasing thick black clouds of smoke. Even some of the rocks themselves smolder and burn. Across the cave on the north side, you can see a wide, dark lake. Some distance into the lake is a small island. You can probably climb down the gently sloping walls of the cave to the floor below, and a narrow passage leads outside the crater to the southwest. So let's go down.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the floor of the fire cave. You're on the floor of the huge cave of fire. It's extremely difficult to see where you're going due to all the fire and smoke. High above on the cave wall, you can see a ledge. You think you'll be able to climb back up the wall. The only path you can see through the cave is to the north.
Let's head north then.
Yeah. Yeah. Down. And then north. You slowly make your way through the dense flames. You realize that the cave must be totally devoid of oxygen. Clearly, it's all being consumed by the raging fires. It's lucky you're already dead, you think to yourself. So we're at the north end of the fire cave, standing on the rocky shore of a huge, still lake. The water is black, so black that it barely reflects the brilliant light of the fires. In the middle of the lake, you can see a small island. Fire Cave lies to the south, and you could wade into the water to the north.
Well?
Yeah.
Go splash around?
Let's put on the flippers.
Oh, good call. Oh, we look styling right now.
All right, now let's go north. You're wading in the lake. The shore is to the south. An island lies some distance to the north. The water is hot and thick. You momentarily dip your hand into the water. When you pull it out, you see dark red fluid dripping off, and you realize the lake is filled not with water, but with human blood. You shake your hand violently to clean it off of the horrifying liquid. Then you realize you're standing waist deep in it.
Ew.
You try to wade further north, but a terrible shrieking noise rings in your ears, so loud that it blurs your vision and makes you tremble in pain, and you can go no further.
Good thing we have a protection against loud noises.
Wear bracelet. You manage to wade a little further toward the island, but as you do, you feel freezing cold, as though you were embedded in a block of ice and you're unable to get any further. God! Okay, we need more stuff.
Wow. The Buddha teaches us that desire is the source of suffering, but we do need more shit.
All right.
Did we go to the north last time? Oh, sorry, can we go back to where we were and try the other path?
Oh, right. Shoot. Okay. The floor. No, not the floor of the fire cave. It's southwest. Can't go that way. Top of crater. Well, get all.
I'm wondering if this is the final boss area.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You need everything to walk through that. Okay, so I guess we need to go to the mountain and river?
Leave our garbage. No, take our garbage. We probably need the garbage, knowing this game.
Suburbs, downtown, outskirts. South to the rocky hillside.
Oh, remember this puzzle. This was the one that I ran into when I was playing this game, and I said, fuck a bunch of this.
Yeah. As I frantically look to see... All right, here we are. So... We're on the mountainside.
Go down the mountain. So our options are east, south, or southeast, or north. Wow, so many options. Oh my goodness.
North, we don't want to go to. I don't think.
Okay.
Wait, we do. Because we have the flippers on. We're on the lake shore. You could easily wade into the water.
Cool, let's do it.
Enter water. Oh, dang it. Well, we're underwater in the lake. To the north is a rocky wall, but there's an opening that could be the mouth of a cave. The rocky wall of the shore is to the west, but you can go east and south. You are well below the surface, but the lake floor is still a ways below. So let's go north.
Sure.
You're in an underwater cave. I'm just picking a direction. You're in an underwater cave which is fully submerged. The only exit leads back into the lake to the south. You see a genuine jewel stone here.
Nice. Get that stone.
Taken. Your score went up.
Woohoo!
You notice that it's been quite a while since you were able to inhale air. As you think about this, you become faint and reach for something for support. After a few moments, though, you realize that apart from the great discomfort of holding your breath for an extended period, you're quite capable of going on without breathing. Excellent.
All right.
Cool. South.
Okay.
The undertow drags you down, away from the cave. You're deep underwater, just above the rocky bottom of the lake. The water is swirling violently around a depression in the rocky floor. You realize that it's a whirlpool.
Oh, no.
We can go east and south.
Or east? I don't know.
You can't swim against the whirlpool current. You're dragged helplessly towards the whirlpool. You try to swim against it, but it's too strong. You get nearer and nearer the hole. You start tumbling over and over in the turbulent waters. Your head hits a rock, then your arm, then a leg. You're barely able to see what's happening as you're battered against the rocks, but you realize that you're falling through a narrow tunnel. You're on your back, moving headfirst through the tunnel. You lose track of how much time you're bounced around inside the tunnel, but you eventually emerge into a raging river pouring down the hillside. You tumble and catch into even more rocks as you're washed down the rocky riverbed. You pass under a bridge, trying to grab onto something, but finding nothing to hold onto. The water continues to drag you downstream. You manage to get your head above water long enough to look at what's coming, and you see a dense tangle of tree branches up ahead. You brace yourself just in time and crash into the thicket. It's difficult, but you manage to untangle yourself from the tree branches and climb out onto the riverbank. You're on the west bank of a river. The river is blocked to the south by a dense tangle of tree branches. A path leads north.
All right, well, let's go north then.
You're on the west bank of a river. The water pours rapidly over huge rocks in the river. A bridge crosses the river to the east. A narrow path climbs steeply up the hill to the northwest, and you can follow the river to the south.
Dealer's choice.
Let's go east.
Check out that bridge. Maybe there's a troll under it.
You're at the center of a bridge that travels east and west across a raging rapids below. There's a large, hairy troll standing in the center of the bridge, blocking your way. The troll watches you suspiciously. The troll is a huge beast, standing 10 feet high, covered with bristly black hair and wielding a double-edged axe.
Axe troll, if we can have that axe.
Axe troll, a question. Okay. So that's where the troll is. So there's a way to get in the river. And I don't know how.
I'm assuming that we can't go over the bridge.
Yeah, we can't go over the bridge. The troll is there.
I mean, makes sense. Okay, so we can go... No, southwest, right?
Yeah. What I'm really looking for is a way to get in. Do you want to just jump in the river?
Sure.
Follow the river. Get in river. Which river do you mean? The river or the river?
You're killing me here. There hasn't been that much purser wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the first, like, active bug.
Well, I don't think we can get into the river then. Is there anything that we can use in our inventory to clear those branches?
Pencil sharpener? Poker?
Did it take the pitchfork from us when we entered hell?
It did not.
Can you use pitchfork as a verb? Pitchfork them branches.
Move branches with pitchfork. Moving the thicket doesn't reveal anything.
Then why'd you put it there, game?
To make us not have to continue going south. Okay, there's gotta be another way. I hate this feeling that, like, I did a thing that I didn't mean to, and now I can't remember how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of the territory, like with the map this large and an inventory this complex. I think we're all right. We've been pretty good about not soft locking ourselves so far.
Yeah, well, that's one of the, like, selling points of this game is that it's like you cannot soft lock yourself. You will not die. There is no maze.
Watch me try, motherfucker.
And, like, I think that's also, like, of the time too. Like, I think this moment in time was like a rejection of that kind of, like, you have died kind of situation.
Yeah.
Like, I think about keep going back to the sound of one hand clapping, and, like, at the time that game was kind of like looked down on because it didn't have a lot of, like, death conditions. Did have a brutal soft lock, that I was like furious about. That's why I didn't save that one.
The worst. The worst.
And it like because it was more linear and just kind of like rolling through. Like I didn't save often, and so anyway. Cool. So yeah, that's Clifftop. That's a rocky passage. I guess northwest.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you're fairly high up on the side of the mountain. You'd guess you're around 2,000 feet up. Have you noticed that they use the English system of measurements in Hell? What else would you expect? You can go down the mountain to the west, and the volcano's cone looms above to the east. A small opening appears to lead into a cave to the south. You can also travel along a path to the north and a narrow passage to the southeast. You have an excellent view of Hell from here. The tall buildings downtown all seem tiny from this distance and altitude, except for the tower. Even from here, you can't see the top. The tower looks like a thin, gleaming string stretching from the ground up into the dark sky. As your eyes follow the tower up into the sky, you realize that you're high enough above the surface now that you can see stars above. So many stars, all so bright, that it's quite well lit here. Yeah. Maybe it's the volcano's cone?
We can give that I feel like it's got to be something with the whirlpool, right? Because we got the jewel without interacting with the whirlpool, right?
No, the whirlpool brought us down onto the level of the jewel.
Oh, interesting.
And then we could, I think, with the flippers, because I think I tried to go that direction and it was just like, nope, bye. Yeah. So we're standing at the top of the volcano. Below, tons of glowing red-hot molten rock churn and bubble. You can climb down the mountain to the west. So I'm thinking down?
That's what's it take. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the mountainside. Even though you're already dead, you don't think jumping into the volcano will be very pleasant.
I mean, fair.
Okay. It's not this way. Nope, that's the farmhouse. Doop, doop, doop. So we have the lake shore. Why do I have a map to the east? Okay, we're underwater. You can still go east and south. Let's go east from here.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the whirlpool.
Okay, so we wait for it, and then we're out on the riverbank again.
Yeah.
What's the directions looking like again? East is the troll bridge, and then southwest, I think, is the little path. Was there anything else?
Yeah, we have the troll. Northwest was the path.
Let's go north.
Can't go that way.
Oh, right. Okay, so... And then, so northwest...
Yeah. Steep pass. Southwest. Cliff top.
Southwest.
continues to the west. We're at a rocky passage. We can go east. That's back to the cliff top. We can go
just go west.
Northwest, which is to the mountaintop. Okay, and then we're to the hillside. Okay. Having looked a little bit at the official map, I remember how to do this.
All right.
So we go to the mountainside. And what we missed, and this is something too, and I don't know how you feel about it. Like, where the exits are in the prose is kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
So there's a small opening into a cave to the south.
Okay.
So if we go south, we're in a lava cave. You're in a large cylindrical cave with smooth black walls. Running through the south end of this cave is a wide, swiftly flowing river of lava, which flows downhill to the east. The lava pours in through an orifice in the western wall. An exit leads back outside to the north. So then we go east. If you want to swim in the river, just say so. So let's swim in a river.
Sure.
The searing heat of the lava shoots through your body, making you try desperately to escape the river. As you flail around, though, you start to realize the lava isn't harming you, despite the intense pain. As you start to get used to the blistering heat, you notice that you're being swept rapidly downstream. The river of lava is flowing swiftly downhill to the east. The lava flow starts to carry you downstream.
Well, guess we're on for the ride.
We are. The swift river of lava sweeps you downstream to the east. The river of lava turns from east to south here. So we go south. The river of lava is flowing through the cave swiftly to the south. To the west is a shore that appears to open into a cave. The cave has many stalagmites sticking up from its floor. One particularly large stalagmite right on the shore, only about 10 feet away from you, is at least 3 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should go west.
Okay.
I think because we're wearing the flippies, we can do that.
Fingers crossed.
No, we cannot.
Oh, denied.
Try to make it onto the shore, but the current is too strong for you. The lava sweeps you along to the south. The cave abruptly opens into the night sky, and you realize you're at the top of a cliff. Lava is pouring over the edge of the cliff and falling hundreds of feet down the side of the mountain below.
Well, that seems bad.
Well, we're gonna fall. Open parachute? Or do you think we should wait?
I don't think it would hurt.
This isn't a good time. Okay.
Fair enough.
Before you can do anything, the river carries you over the edge of the lava fall. You fall and fall, tumbling and flailing your arms and legs, catching a glimpse of the bottom of the lava fall, lost in the rocks far below. Suddenly, you hit something and your fall stops abruptly. You're on a ledge just west of and halfway up a large lava fall. The lava pours down with a deafening rumbling sound. The narrow ledge seems to continue to the northwest.
All right.
You're on a narrow ledge high up on the mountainside. The ledge continues to the southeast and northwest. And then we're back to the rocky hillside. So what do we have that we can grab? Because we have 558 points.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that we can physically grab. Famous last words. All right. Thinking this through. Always the poker. Crowbar?
Yeah. Bed? Bread? No. Parachute pencil. Oh, rope. Oh my god, we're dumbasses.
Rope?
Yeah. Like tie the rope around the stalagmite. Stalactite? Stalagmite. Stalagmite.
Stalagmite.
G is for ground.
Fair, I guess. T is for top.
C is for ceiling.
What?
That's how you tell stalagmites from stalactites.
Okay.
Look, don't diss literally the only thing I have retained from Girl Scouts.
I'm sorry that they taught it to you wrong.
Wait. Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
no, 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 no. It's stalactites, but like, I just always learned it as T is for top. I guess C is for ceiling. I guess.
I mean, this is what we call parallel evolution.
I mean, I'm so taken aback by this. Okay, yeah. So we have a rope, and it's unsurprisingly 10 feet long. Oh, and we did all that lassoing.
Yup.
Which also, if I was more of this kind of text adventure like buff, I probably would have figured that out eventually. It definitely was something I noticed when I was looking up other things in the.
Yeah.
All right, so jump in river. Swim. Wait. Bend in river. Wait. Lasso rope around stalagmite. Throw rope at stalagmite. You're up to your ears in lava. You can't manage to throw the rope while submerged like this. Son of a...
For God's sake. Well, at least it's looping us back to the river, which is a big clue that we are where we need to be. We just got to figure out. Okay. Do we have anything that can make us float?
No, I don't think so.
How big is the bucket?
It's an old and rusty metal bucket. I don't think it has anything.
Well, drink beer? I don't know. I'm out of ideas.
Drink beer.
The ivory carving is of a boat. Does that help? Probably not.
You drink the mug of beer all at once. It's very good. You notice a slight alcoholic buzz, but it clears fairly quickly. After you finish, the glass vanishes into thin air.
Wow. That's nice. Certificate, junk mail, pencil sharp bed. No. I keep wanting the bedspread to be used for something.
Yeah, well, let's get back to that point. Swim. River of lava. Bend in river. So it's got to be in this moment. And you're totally right. It's that rope.
Can I see the inventory again?
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it just blocks us.
I'm just gonna stare at this for a, like...
I don't want to give up. That's the thing. It's so close to being there.
Yeah. Oh my god, the heat shield. What is the heat shield? Can we wear it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where do we even get that?
From the rockets.
Oh, of course.
You can't wear the heat shield.
Sake.
It's about 3 feet in diameter.
Can we surf on it?
Get in shield? You'll have to drop it first. Drop shield. Get in shield. Okay, you're now on the heat shield. Swim. Swim in river.
I don't think it'd be swimming anymore.
Maybe, maybe not. Oh god, did we lose the heat shield by doing that?
No. I mean, maybe we're inside of it. Please tell me
maybe.
that supports undo.
Yes, it does, actually.
Nice.
Yes, we did not. Okay, get shield. You have to get off the heat shield first.
Okay, so we're still on it. Well, let's try to lasso that stone pillar of uncertain name.
Yeah. So get in river. Okay. That was the right command. It just wasn't the right. No, we're still not in it. So I'm going to undo back to that. Get shield. Get off shield. Get shield. Swim. Get on shield. You'll have to drop it first. Drop. Undo. Drop shield. You let go of the heat shield. No! Well, wait. Maybe the heat shield disappearing downriver is a good thing.
That seems bad. I don't think that's right.
Okay. I'm not even gonna, like, argue. Oh, God. Please tell me that we didn't just... Okay, no. Heat shield. Right there.
Nice.
Okay. We're so close. We have all the hints, Mr. Detective.
I know this is killing me right now. I'm staring at this inventory like.
No, I think the heat shield is the right call.
Like, we get on the heat shield and we use it as a little boat, but then what do we do?
Yeah, it's just how do we get in the heat shield in the water?
And we had that earlier, right? Wasn't it?
No, we did not.
Drop shield in river? Did we try that? I'm sorry, my brain is fried at this point.
No, you're good. You're good. Drop shield in river. Put shield in river. Oh my gosh. You put the heat shield in the lava. It floats on the flowing lava and seems easily able to withstand the heat. You hold onto it so it doesn't float away. Get in shield. Okay, you're in the heat shield. The lava flow starts to carry you downstream. We're at the bend in the river. We're at the river of lava. Up. A million unders. Throw rope at stalagmite. You throw the rope at the stalagmite with practiced aim. The
Nice.
loop at the end of the rope hooks around the stalagmite. You easily pull yourself to shore, get out of the heat shield, and untie the rope. You're on the shore of a lava river, which flows by to the east. There is no exit from this cave apart from the river. You see a genuine gold disc here.
Nice.
Taken, your score went up.
Woohoo!
Out. Yeah, whatever. Top of lava fall.
Sayonara, suckers.
All right. So we have the ivory. We have everything. We have everything. J-Ram, we have everything.
Oh my god.
Now, I have one bit of bad news. I
Oh.
do not know which one does what.
Oh, forgot. Well, we can. That's pretty easy. We can just go to the amulet store and ask the guy about each of them, right?
Yeah. Okay. We're at the ledge. The rocky hillside. We're done with this puzzle.
Woohoo!
Suburbs, mini mall, amulet. Ask man about disc. The disc is heat. Probably should have guessed that. Which means ask man about Jewel. Well, she was all right in the 90s. I mean, she was no Enya, but the Jewel is cold. All right, let's go.
Okay, and then the ring is noise, bracelet is light, and ivory is nausea.
Ring is light, bracelet is sound.
All right,
Ivory
close
is
enough.
nausea.
Okay, let's go to hell, baby.
Desolate plain. Frantically going through far too many small pieces of paper with maps on them, increasingly less and less coherent. All right, the wastelands. Top of the crater, down. Bottom of crater, northeast, into the ledge, down, into the floor of the fire cave. North. Nope. Yes. North. Okay, feeling freezing cold. What are we wearing? Take off bracelet. Wear jewel. Feeling of strength and safety falls over you. Manage to wade a little further toward the island, but as you do, a terrible burst of searing heat shoots through your body, as though your clothes were on fire, and you're unable to get any further. Take off jewel. Wear disc. Manage to wade a little further towards the island, but as you do, a blinding light forces you to cover your eyes, and you're unable to get any further. Take off disc. Wear ring. Manage to wade a little further toward the island, but as you do, you double over with painful stomach cramps and nausea, and you're unable to get any further. Take off ring. Wear ivory. You're on the southern... You finally make it up onto the island shore.
Nice.
You're on the southern shore of an island. Looking back to the south, you realize the lake is much wider than you had originally thought. It must be miles from the fire cave. Before you, 2 columns of enormous stone statues form a corridor leading to the north. The statues appear to stand hundreds of feet tall and depict strange creatures with the bodies of men and the heads of different animals. The statues face in along the corridor and standing so close together that you can't pass them to the east and to the west. To the north is a thicket of broken timbers, as though an explosion had leveled a dense forest. Beyond the thicket to the north, you see a pyramid rising up above the island floor.
Look at those creepy statues.
The statues tower above, hundreds of feet tall. They're lined up in a pair of columns, facing inward as though watching you. They're elaborate carvings of strange creatures with the bodies of men and the heads of various animals. A horse, a lion, an eagle, a wolf, a reptilian monster. They're all dressed in ancient armor, some in chainmail, some in metal armor, some in what must be leather armor. One statue in particular has unusual armor, the lion-headed statue on the east, which is clad in armor covered with regular spikes. Huh.
I guess we X, horse, eagle, wolf, lion, monster. See if it gives us any clues.
I don't know the word horse.
For fuck's sake, it's right there.
The lion is on the eastern column. It's clad in some sort of armor covered with regular spikes. Get spikes? You can't have the spike. X spike. They're arranged very regularly up the statue's legs, and they're only about a foot apart. You might be able to use them as handholds for climbing the statue. Well...
Thanks, game. Now you decide to give us a hint.
Climb lion statue. Using the regularly spaced spikes, you easily manage to climb up the statue. It's a very long way to the top, but you eventually find yourself sitting on the statue's shoulders. You're on the shoulders of the lion-headed statue. Although the statues are almost touching at their bases, the gap between adjacent statues is wide enough up here that you don't think you could reach the others. Just under the statue's neck, there are 2 deep vertical slots. The slots are about a foot high apiece and a little under an inch wide. They are too deep and narrow to reach into.
Poke it. Poke them slats.
With what?
We got like a poker. We got a poker. Poke the poker. It's right there in the damn name. Or the crowbar, maybe.
Put poker in slot. In left slot. Okay, you insert the poker into the slot. As it reaches the back, it seems to engage a mechanism of some kind. As you let go, you see that it's sitting centered in the slot. It can be moved up or down.
Okay.
Move poker up. Down. Okay. Put crowbar in right slot. Yeah. Move crowbar up. Okay, then now the crowbar is up all the way. The statue vibrates and strains against the other statues, but it has no room to maneuver. The crowbar and the poker both return to their center positions.
I bet they have to be matching.
Put crowbar up. Move crowbar up. Move poker up. Okay, the poker is now all the way up. All the way up. The statue starts to vibrate and rumble with a terrible noise. The vibration grows until you feel the statue start to move. You grab onto the rocky sculpture to hold on as the statues take several paces forward, out into the corridor between the statues. It finally comes to a halt in the center of the corridor. Your score just went up. The poker and the crowbar both return to their center positions.
Hmm.
Down?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a gap in the line of statues to the east. So let's go east.
Okay.
You're in a gap in the eastern column of statues. Huge statues are on the north and south. The corridor between the statues is back to the west. To the east is a rough stone wall which looks climbable. I guess climb wall?
Huh.
You're standing at the top of a cliff. The ground drops precipitously away on all sides, but it looks like you can climb down to the west. Among the rocks is a large nest. The nest seems to contain a leathery egg. Get egg?
Definitely.
X egg? It's a very large egg, about 8 inches long. It has a tough, leathery covering. It's probably from some reptilian species.
Maybe we need to give it to the statue?
Okay. Can we just get the nest, too? You can't
Yeah, why
have
not?
the nest. No. Okay.
Bullshit.
Well, let's go north. You can't pass the thicket. Yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking, and maybe we're overthinking this.
What? Us? Overthinking a relatively simple puzzle?
Like, my thought would be just give the troll the egg.
Then we gotta go all the way back.
Well, we gotta do that Oh, yeah, if we're wrong.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else. I mean, X monster statue? Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only thing that we can do here.
I feel like there's got to be something more we can do with the statue.
Climb lion statue. Well, we could put the crowbar up. Oh, we could move crowbar up and then move poker up. No, it can't move any further. So we could put it back, I guess.
How about we try crowbar up, poker down?
Okay.
I just think that the author wouldn't have gone to all the trouble to implement this kind of weird puzzle if it was just move them up, make it take a step.
JRM.
What?
Okay, the poker is now all the way down. The statue vibrates and shakes as it picks up its feet and rotates to the left. It is now facing south.
I got no fucking clue.
Move crowbar up. Move poker up. The statue seems unwilling to move any further towards the lake of blood.
I mean, understandable.
Okay, move poker up. Move crowbar down. Move poker up. Move crowbar down. Move poker up. Move crowbar up. The statue takes several paces forward, crashing effortlessly through the thicket of timber. You watch as the timber is snapped into pieces and tossed aside like so many toothpicks. The statue walks up to the base of the pyramid and comes to rest.
Nice.
The crowbar and the poker both return to their center positions.
Thanks, land statue. Oh, we're piloting a mech.
North. Oh, what? Fine. Climb lion. Move poker up. Move crowbar up. Okay, but I can't go any... Oh, it's already at the foot of the pyramid. So yeah, we're here. We're at the base of the pyramid. You're on a wide avenue bounded on the east and west by boulders stacked in walls 20 feet high. The avenue leads up to the base of a tall stone pyramid to the north. A path through the thicket lies to the south. A huge statue, hundreds of feet tall, is standing at the base of the pyramid facing north.
Well, let's go down that pyramid then, I guess.
Yeah, let's go north. You can't go that way. Let's go up. The pyramid is unclimbable.
Well, what the fuck?
Let's look at the pyramid, maybe?
Well, yeah, I mean that... Did we not X the pyramid? Ugh.
We did not. It didn't help,
Sorry,
though.
it's the end of the night. Brain's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, we're extremely close. It's a tall pyramid built out of some sort of dark stone. It's far too steep to climb. Let's look at the boulders.
Sure.
20-foot walls of boulders have been deposited to the east and west, forming an avenue leading up to the pyramid. The boulders look unpassable. This is a cheap shot, but enter pyramid? You'll have to figure out how to do it. Fuck off.
It's off.
All right, what do we have?
Wide avenue bounded on the east boulders stacked on 175. The avenue leads up to the base of the stone pyramid to the north. A path through the thicket leads to the south. Did we try going north? I'm sorry.
Yes, we did. We can't
right.
go north. We can't go north. We can't go up. This might be a little bit of a bad call. Open egg.
Oh boy.
Open egg with pencil?
I'll just drop egg or smash egg maybe.
Drop egg. Get egg. Put egg on pyramid. There's no good surface on the pyramid.
Oh, I bet we have to climb to the top and drop it like down the pyramid. But how do we get to the top of the fucking pyramid? Ah! What message does it give us when we try to go north? I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You can't go that way. The pyramid is unclimbable if we try up.
Can we climb the statue? What happens if we climb the statue again?
Okay, climb statue. We can't go any further forward.
Okay. Can we jump from the statue to the pyramid? Statue is the base of a tall pyramid. Oh my fucking god, we have to move the fucking statue. I think.
Okay.
Like, turn it around and march it. And my only... Yeah, that's the only thing that I can think of. Look at inventory. We can't lasso this... Presumably you can't lasso a pyramid.
Feel like we need to train a lot more. I think we also lost our rope.
God damn it.
I mean, your idea sounds like a plan. Okay, down north. In the footprints left by the huge statue directly in front of the pyramid, there is a small passage leading down.
Saying this now, we like this game. There's a lot of good in it. That's a bullshit puzzle.
I don't know. I like that puzzle.
No, it's completely counterintuitive. It's not clued in the slightest. Nah, absolutely not.
I don't know. I mean, you have to move it. There's nothing else to move. There's nothing else to do. And it seems like something you would try out of frustration.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Let's keep going north. We're in the pyramid chamber. You're in a large central chamber in the pyramid. The ceiling rises high above. From an opening at the top of the pyramid, a shaft of light illuminates an altar to the north. Put egg on altar.
Yeah.
It's too far away. Okay, fine. We'll go north further. You're standing on an altar at the north end of a large chamber. Light pours in from an opening at the apex of a pyramid high above. In the center of an altar is a pedestal. In the opening above, you see a shape moving slowly. You can't make out what it is. Sitting on the pedestal is a large, solid gold skull.
Ooh, X the shape.
You can't make out any detail. It looks like some sort of large bird.
Oh. We're in trouble.
Save. Not that we're going to die. You can't die in this game. Get skull. That is absolutely our treasure.
Yep.
As you lift the skull off the pedestal, the shape above swoops down into the chamber. You see now that it's some sort of huge reptilian bird. A pterodactyl. It squawks and spits furiously at you as it dashes back and forth just above you. Put egg on pedestal. What? The pterodactyl snatches the gold skull and flies off. It flies over to the pedestal and deposits the skull back where it was. The bird then flaps back up to the opening in the apex where it settles back onto its perch. It watches you uneasily.
X pedestal? What's on the pedestal right now?
The leathery egg and the solid gold skull.
Oh.
Let's get the egg.
Yeah, maybe we just need to give it to the Boyd.
Give egg to pterodactyl. It's too far away. Get skull. There we go. The bird immediately backs off upon seeing its egg. It flies around the chamber for a few moments and swoops down on you and snatches the egg. It flies back up to the opening at the top of the pyramid and disappears into the sky. Our score just went up.
Feeling a little bad about effectively holding this thing's kid hostage, but we're on a quest here.
Yeah. Speaking of quests, let's go give this skull to the troll.
Yes. Dear God, yes.
Top of the crater. Wastelands. Desolate plain. Suburbs. Downtown. Downtown. Outskirts. Field. No, we're too far. Crap. All right. Rocky hillside. Mountainside. Rocky passage. Cliff top. Steep path. Riverbank. Troll. Give skull to troll. The troll takes the solid gold skull from you. He's obviously impressed. He inspects the solid gold skull carefully, turning it over in his hands and examining the detail. Evidently convinced of its authenticity, he hands it back to you, then stands back and waves you past. Your score just went up. The troll stands guard, watching for imposters.
I swear to God, if these people send us on another fetch quest.
You're on the east bank of a river. A bridge leads over to the river to the west. A dense forest lines this side of the river. A path leads into the forest to the southeast. You're in a forest clearing. To the south is an iron gate, which is open, set into a short brick wall. Beyond the gate is a lush green lawn. A path leads into the forest to the northwest.
Go crash that garden party.
Yeah, going south, you're on a large, lush, green lawn outside a stately mansion. The entrance to the mansion is to the south. To the north is a gate leading back out of the surrounding forest. Enter that mansion. You're in a wide hallway. A door, which is closed, is to the west. And the hallway continues to the south. The exit is to the north.
Want to try the closed door?
Yeah, sure. Open door. It's locked.
Go figure. All right, well, let's head south.
South. You're in a space.
Sorry.
I think that key was for something else.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, Ben. We have a nice cutscene here.
You're in a spacious, warm room. The oak-paneled walls are decorated with various trophies, and many dark leather chairs are placed around the room. Numerous large windows provide the room with plenty of light and a relaxing view of the grounds. The exit is to the north. As you enter, a portly, white-haired man dressed in a safari outfit walks over to you. "A good day," he says, shaking your hand. "My name's Samuels. You must be our new member. Congratulations. I'm so glad you made it in time for today's expedition. We'll be leaving in just a few minutes. In fact, I was just on my way out to the boat." He looks at his watch. "Good Lord, look at the time. Best not dawdle." He starts out of the room and then turns back to you. "Oh, it's down the hall and then out the door to the west. See you on the boat." And he disappears down the hall.
Nice. Oh my God. Did we do it? I'm going to check out the trophies. Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm going to save here just in case it's like, okay, but here's the lose condition. It did say do not dawdle. X trophies. They're mostly hunting trophies. There's nothing too notable about them.
Fair enough.
X windows. Ooh, 1X, guys. The windows provide a nice view of the surrounding lawn. Okay. Sit. Okay, you're now sitting in the chair. Get up. Okay, you're no longer on the chair. Great. Thanks. Anything else we want to do in this room?
I thank you for instinctively sitting on the fancy chair. That is what I would personally do if I was in a fancy study. I can't think of anything else.
Awesome. All right. Let's go north. Let's go west. Here we go. You're on a pier outside a large mansion. The pier leads out to a rowboat floating on a narrow, swiftly floating river. The entrance to the mansion is to the east. Enter rowboat.
Oh.
666 points.
Yeah, throwing up the double horns, baby.
If only we did that in less than 1,623 moves.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
To be fair, like, I do wonder what a perfect run of this is. As you enter the boat, Samuels invites you to sit down. This must be your first trip. Well, your second, really, but your first with the society. Don't worry, you'll find it much less confusing with this time. Anticipating your question, he continues, I suppose you're wondering where we're off to? Well, we're not exactly sure ourselves. It wouldn't be much of exploration if we already knew what we were going to find. You see, there are many visions of heaven and hell. Most don't seem as wacky as this one, but some are much stranger, and great danger and excitement are to be found. The oarsman pushes the boat away from the shore, and the rapid current starts pulling the boat downriver. The boat picks up speed. Ahead, the surface of the river is obscured by fog. The boat slips into the fog, silently skimming along the surface of the clear water. All is dark and quiet. You are on a boat.
Nice.
Perdition's flames, the end. In a total of 1,623 turns, you have achieved a score of 666 points out of a possible 666 points. This gives you a rank of Master Adventurer Deceased.
Woo-hoo. We're Master Adventurers, Dougie.
You may restore a previously saved game position, start the game over from the beginning, undo the last move, or quit the game. JRM, thank you for being the wind beneath my wings in getting me through this game.
This was a fun one. We had to look at the walkthrough, twice? And then honestly, well, let's do a rehash of it. I like the structure that we seem to have fallen into with kind of finishing something up, keeping the back chatter at the end to a minimum, and then spending the first couple minutes of the next episode kind of rehashing, because I'm gonna need some time to think about this. My impression's not largely positive. It's quite dense.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's definitely like, I think it's definitely a way to, I don't know, figure. It is of its time, very much so. Like, I don't think something like this would get high marks these days. But I think it is a perfectly fine text adventure. And I think the writing was really good. Like, yeah. I enjoyed all of the little bits.
I would have liked a little more characterization on the NPCs, but that's asking a lot for, like, it's not that kind of game, and that's okay. There are all kinds of different games in the world.
Yeah. And I don't, as I'm now looking at the maps, like, these are pretty complicated, like, settings. I like the haunted house puzzle. I was really frustrated by it, and I don't think I would have gotten it if it was just me, but I really liked it.
Haunted house puzzle?
The first one.
Yeah, the very first thing, yeah. God, you know what that is? That's the goddamn, find the set of keys in the hotel room door in Day of the Tentacle, where the solution is you have to shut the door and look at the back doorknob. Do you have any idea the hours that 9-year-old JRAM wasted on that puzzle? Yeah, no, same thing. Like, turns out you just need to get the crowd coming through the door, the other way. That's what I mean when I say these games are good for your brain.
Yeah, and I mean, I definitely, that is something that I would not have picked up on.
I would need to
Awesome.
go back and reread it, but I'm pretty sure that was clued at least a little bit in the text. But yes, awesome. Fantastic session as always. You are a treasure. Thank you for listening, kind viewers. We will see you next week with, I think, something probably a little more modern, but no less spooky.
Yeah, absolutely. I am definitely. I was looking for something. Who knew? I was looking for something a little more.
Vintagey?
Yeah, just one last thing. Shoot. Oh well. Yeah, one last thing before the. We went back to recent games.
Yeah. You know me, that attention deficit Gen Z, I can only play 3-minute Twine games where it's a click. No, that's a joke. Speaking of, though, it is our first, since we started doing this dumb thing, you know what happens in, about a little over 24 hours?
What is that?
Is spooky season!
Oh,
It's
nice.
here! Spooky season is here! I propose nothing but horror games for the next 2 months.
I am very down. If we are playing FMV games, there are no limit of those.
Oh, we should have saved Escape from Horrorland for spooky season.
Well, I'm playing Phantasmagoria right now.
Oh, sick.
I have not gotten very far in it. I have tried to get very far. I also was playing it very, very late at night. And so I was... There were definitely long stretches of the last stream where I was just like dead to the world and just clicking on things randomly.
Guys.
However, I did achieve, I believe, 100% sitting on benches run.
Oh, congratulations.
So that's pretty good. So I've gotten literally nowhere in that game. And that's after 2 streams of it. So
all right, well, I'll hop in next time.
Yeah. Putting it back to 8:30 so that I can be a human being and actually stream.